Hello, we're back.
Do you have
Here.
any fruit, Sark?
Oh yeah,
What's a
I've got fruit and like
fruit?
juice and whatnot.
Okay, please have some fruit.
She got two right here.
Do you want fries to go with the chicken?
Yeah.
We here. We all
I'm being
live in a
homophobic.
pineapple sub. Do what?
That's on record too. Public record.
It is. It's on very public
Because I'm
record.
streaming. Listen, if I have to hear the Q word constantly,
True.
Quiet.
then
Quizzicatal.
no.
I know. I'm just trying to derail it.
All right. We're here. I'm gay.
Hey.
Kind of have no idea what's happening anymore. All right. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry now that I'm realizing it. I am very hungry.
What have y'all had to eat?
Um, Nothing and like the tiniest burger imaginable. From what I
Tiniest.
or hot dogs for Jerry, I think, and tiniest burger imaginable for me.
Did those hot dogs have buns?
No,
Of course not.
or like one or
Where
two
is
of them may have.
Sibling, what carbs have you had this day?
Yes, we have thunderstorms right now. It's bad. I'm surprised it hasn't caught on a mic.
Is Sibling like lost because they're not responding?
Yeah, they're not in the room. They went to go check on
Oh,
stuff and then grab me a soda while everything got turned on and we.
you might want to holler and let them know that you need noms.
I'll be fine.
No, you need to eat. You're hungry.
Nah.
Don't make me lecture y'all.
Eh.
I will. I will do the lecturing. Don't make me do the lecturing. We're streaming. Do you want everyone to hear this?
Yeah, I don't care. Hey, I don't eat very often. Sometimes I forget to eat most of the day.
This is
That
exactly why
is
you get
true.
lectured from over 6,000 miles away.
Yeah. Listen, dinner's whenever. It's fine.
Listen, my sugars are already low, so it is a very effective threat to tell you that you need to eat or I won't eat. And it'll be a direct responsibility.
Perish.
How dare you?
Perish.
If I perish, you don't get any delicious German treats when I come back. Because I
I'll get
won't be
'em.
able to come back.
I'll get them one more time when they go to get you for the funeral. That was awful. I'm sorry.
That was horrendous.
I was ill prepared for you to think about that.
You need to think about what you just did.
Nah, it's all jest.
I was about
Storm
to say
seems
chronic
to-
illness gang rise up, but I guess Sark won't be if that happens.
Yeah. All right.
Hello.
But yeah, we're back we're back and night happens. About 20 or so draconic people are forced to vomit up black crystals and
Speaking of chronic illness,
are told to never eat that dragon meat, and everybody else is allowed to. Just here you go. Sorry about that. It's bad.
I would like to request all of the crystals.
Yes, easily. The vomit cleaned crystals.
Yes.
ew. I bet
Sark,
those smell real funky.
Probably, but
Weird thing is,
They're-
no.
really? Oh, okay.
And they wash real easy. It's the weirdest part. They don't smell weird. They clean real easy.
Chunks wash right off.
Machine washable.
Just throw a bunch of rocks into your washing machine. Don't actually do that, but
Do it. You know
Does
you
anything
want
else
to.
happen throughout the night, or are we just moving on to the next morning?
Sark is also going to be checking the crab meat as well.
Oh, that's fine. Perfectly
Okay.
fine. That's just a weird animal.
All right. And he's going to be inquiring as he's running around doing the public health service announcements and all of that. He is going to be inquiring if anyone has seen or heard hide or hair of Ferris in their drakes.
Most people are just like, nope, haven't seen her in weeks. Kind of worried about her, but you know, she's dealing with stuff. So we get
And
it.
this lady has
Actually,
no idea. This lady has no idea.
You can ask her.
Well, I kind of figured
I
she would be one of the people he goes to tell them to puke if they ate, since she's also related to some form of dragon.
Fair enough. She doesn't answer the door.
Don't make me. I will break the rest of this door, so help me.
You just
it's
hear
like The
humming.
It's-
Shining.
Dead.
Sark just
You hurt yourself.
Yeah. Failing that, we're gonna just attack it with our cat claws.
You
God, it
missed
really
the
is
door.
like The Shining.
Never mind.
You hurt your
Sark is gonna
you hurt
start
your
caterwauling.
you hurt your fingies on the door handle.
Sark is gonna start caterwauling.
Not his toe beans.
You heard the beans.
It's gonna be left out there all night, by the way.
He's gonna fake having a hairball.
All right.
Would that be a performance check since Sark is faking it?
Yes.
Deception?
Give you that with advantage. Either or.
Okay, I'll
Why would it
just
be perception?
roll
I thought it'd be
both.
performance.
Deception.
Oh, deception. I thought he said
Oh.
perception.
Perception.
Perceive your lie.
Hey.
You make a real good attempt at it, and nothing happens.
You mean she's like the one person in all of existence that hears a cat trying to throw up and she doesn't come running?
You're assuming she can hear you.
Well, I cracked the door. It's not soundproof anymore if it was before.
You assume she's there, is the thing.
Well, you said I could hear humming.
Yeah, earlier. Couldn't hear it now.
Alright, fine. This Sark's just gonna try to break and enter. Beanie, man. Beanie.
Let's
All
go.
right, you got thieves' tools.
I do indeed. And that would be a sleight of hand roll, or is that
I think
another?
that's it.
I will say that some people would have seen Ferris, but not in any meaningful way.
Yeah, that's basically the gist. It's like we haven't really seen her. She's been, there and there, here and there, but not really coming out. You pick the lock, you open the door, and the room is empty except for another door across from you.
Oh, excellent. Then we're obviously investigating this door. Because now that Sark has
Alright.
broken and entered into the forbidden room, he is investigating everything.
All right. You're investigating everything or the door?
Probably specifically the door, because even though everything is there, he's trying to get a hold of her because he needs her to throw.
You recognize this door, but you can't put your paw on why. But it is seemingly a door on a wall that there's not a door on the other side of, as far as you can remember.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Door opens. You just see the little goblin yawning. Hello.
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty. I need you to puke.
Is this like a sex thing?
I don't even know what that is.
Huh.
It's because of the dragon meat. If you ate any of the dragon meat, you need to puke.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. That's cannibalism. Also, that thing's not from this dimension. You know, I don't really like eating things that aren't from this dimension.
Not from this dimension. But she was the slave trade ringleader person. What do you mean she's not from this dimension? What does that mean?
That's when she kind of blinks for a second and goes, uh-oh. I closes door. Door
Immediate.
disappears.
The door disappears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
You know. As one
He
does.
is. He's also going to question it. That's cannibalism, but it came from a different dimension. So does that mean she's from a different dimension?
There's a lot of questions you're being left with.
Oh, for sure. And as revenge, he's absolutely going all over the room that is left to try and find stuff that he can revenge steal.
You find a lot of stuff. Investigation, just for one. All
No.
right.
Apparently, he's too mad to really look.
The most obvious thing is just a wall. It is a wall plaque with a staff on it.
Ooh. What is this?
You have no idea, but it looks fancy, and it has little red gemstones along the top of it.
Can I just take the whole plaque, or is this one of those things where I have to take the staff off the plaque?
Yes, but it'll be way more work to take the plaque. Because it is like a thing you bolt into you like hang on a wall.
Yeah. He's going to attempt to take the whole plaque. And the
Alright.
reason for is because it will be the most obvious that it is gone, and she will have to come find him and have to talk with him in order to get it back.
Alright, Dex check.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, you're fine. You take the whole plaque, you pull it. It's a like fit to size of the staff plaque. So you pull it up and you're just like carrying a wooden board with little rods holding onto the staff. And
Excellent.
all right.
Then, yeah, I'm taking that back with me.
All right, cool.
Who's this?
Oh, that's where I'm putting Ren until if I ever need him again, because I don't want to drag him around.
Okay. Fair.
Just take that home. Put it in the corner, fall asleep.
Kazark does need rest. He is going to, obviously, he would have sent out a shadow the day prior in order to keep watch on things.
Yeah.
He figures he'll gather everyone in the morning to tell them that they now have a new quest for Gib. Although he's not probably going to tell them it's from Gib.
Well, the morning comes, and you are awakened by the little gnome kind of just squishing your cheeks together and just gently shaking you. Go, wake up! Wake up! It's time.
Why?
It's morning. If you sleep anymore, you're going to fail.
Oh, immediately awake.
You have failed the challenge.
He just kind of starts following behind you, floating.
She's going to go to Ingowil first and knock on the door because she doesn't appear to have a cat flap, although Zach has a cat flap for Sark.
Gorilla is just passed
Did
out on
make
the
a
bed.
cat flap for Stark.
It's like a little after first thing in the morning. You kind of put together.
She's passed out, curled around the baby, very protectively.
Baby kind of hears the knocking on the door and tries to wriggle out of your arms.
It succeeds because I am asleep.
And just kind of goes over to the door and scratches at it, and then, do you know Mage Hand?
Me?
Me?
No.
Yes.
Then it casts Mage Hand, opens the door, and she goes, "Hi, Uncle Sark."
Hello, little one. Have you come up with your own name yet?
I was thinking,
Excellent. I
but
don't know that.
I might wait though. Mama says it doesn't really sound very good.
Listen,
Mama would be
your
right.
mother is. You choose whatever name you want, little one. I need to wake your mother.
Just follows after you, looks up, sees Gib floating around, starts trying to jump up and grab him like a cat.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. And, cha. The weakest shaking your shoulders to wake
Nailed
you
it.
up ever.
The gentlest rocking. Ingwil falls more asleep.
Huh? What?
Well, in that case,
Inglewood wakes
Yes.
up. Hello, yes, what? Huh?
yes, it's time to wake up. We have things to do.
We do?
Yes. You must accompany me, and we must go into the forest. But we must gather the others.
I was planning on spending today examining those crystals.
Too bad.
You do have the wagon. You'll have a fairly comfortable time getting to where you need to go.
Fine, let's go.
Are
I
we
still don't
taking
feel very
little
well.
one?
Yes, he is not leaving my sight after yesterday.
The little one is
I
still
kinda figured.
jumping at the ghost of the gnome.
Englewood is just not paying attention to what he's jumping at and just thinks he's being energetic and just picks him up and goes, okay, into the bag. Come on.
Ooh, snacks. Munch. Aw, dragon meat.
Nope, there's no dragon meat in there. I made you take all of it out. There is none in there.
Sark is making a mental note that it is curious and adorable that little one can see Gib.
Alright, so
And
where
they
are we
make
going?
We have to get all of the others. You can try to go get Loam, I guess. I'm gonna get Thatch.
I knock on Loam's door.
Cat flap is locked.
Oh,
Yeah.
How fucking dare you?
Knock.
As far
Knock,
as
knock,
loan
knock.
goes, there's no initial response.
Knock.
All right. That's it. We're throwing a javelin at the door.
It's a good thing
knock.
I want to wake up Loam.
The knocking does not abate.
hits the door.
You definitely hit the door.
Yes, it did.
Shit.
It comes sticking through the other side.
Nice throw. Knock.
I don't have control of loam.
God damn it! Add your own loam, because whenever I
Yeah. You
DIY
delete yours.
loam.
I've gotten rid of him. He's gone. Fake Loam is
There.
dead. Long live Loam.
Long live Loam.
Long live.
He's just gonna
Loam.
you hear some rustling as like chairs are being thrown, shit is being moved, and eventually you fucking opens the door.
Hey, Loom. We got something we need to do. Apparently, you want to come along and probably go stab an evil thing?
Apparently we have to go.
Yeah, Sark isn't really explaining too much, but apparently something's wrong and we have to go ahead and do something.
Does he ever explain anything?
No, not really, but generally he hasn't led us wrong yet, so...
Plus, it's also the first time Sark has ever actually asked or told anyone to do something.
He's also kind of our advanced scout, so I'm just kind of guessing that he's found something that he's trying to quietly deal with without worrying the entire town, I guess is the best way I can think of it. So, you
5
know,
minutes.
yep.
I like that Ingowill's door is just randomly in the middle of the street now.
Yep.
I just
And
noticed
Will's
that.
door is just in the
It's
street.
good.
I can't move it.
I think only Will can move it.
We've
I
lost control.
Hang on.
I don't know. It's just getting bigger. Oh no!
There we go. There.
Oh,
It
the door's the
became thick.
BDEG. I knew it.
There was a reason I hated doors.
Fucking mimic.
Door mimics
Thick.
are rough.
Anyway, so even if the cat flap was locked, I rolled high enough. You have no chance in
You
hell of keeping Sark out.
unscrewed the cat flap and pulled it off and walked in.
I love that you would spend the time to unlock it rather than just knock. Or just
It's
use
my
the back
cat
door
flap.
that's right here. Or
It's
the front
my
door that's
cat
over
flap.
there.
I like to imagine that Sark installed it himself. Zatch had no say in the matter.
What?
This is the cost of being Sark's best friend. You get no choice. Anyway, so yeah, Sark immediately is just like gonna go up to Zatch.
Asleep. Half on the floor.
See if he can shake Zatch any harder than Ingo will.
Yeah, pretty hard.
Elders flash the ceiling.
Jesus. Sark is gonna jump back and all of his hair is gonna be poofed out.
I thought I loved it.
Oh, you did.
Yes, and you can think all you want.
Anyway, time to get up. We have stuff to do. You must come along.
Okay.
I already got Ingowill. Ingowill's getting loam. Ferris is, I think, still missing. I have to go check.
The whole time you're talking, he's just getting dressed.
Which does not phase Sark at all.
Nope.
But as long as he has already agreed that he's getting up and joining, Sark is going to wind up trying to go check and see if
Fix
Ferris
the
is up.
door!
Sark's like, cool, free anatomy lesson.
I'm gonna yell, fix the door on your way. You break it, you fix it.
Sleight of hand
Yeah.
to fix the door.
We have no time to fix the
You
door.
fix the door.
The door is never fixed for the duration of the campaign. Just stays broken.
Are you just trying to sit in this box because there's a box there?
Yes, that's what Sark does.
The Drake door.
Wait, is the drink door open?
No,
Still?
it's not. It is It is latched the hell shut.
Which means that Ferris came home at some point because Sark got into it the other day.
I figured that Sark would.
I'm
Well, I
gonna
mean, she
fix-
probably would have left it unlocked for them. But
I'm
Yeah.
gonna fix Loam's door.
also, DM, just to clarify, this is the inn, right?
It's like a storeroom. The inn is up more. It's
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure where to put Elena.
actually no, yeah, that's fine. That's the inn. Yeah. That's like the guest rooms.
Gotcha. Anyway,
So,
so
yeah.
what are you doing, Sark?
Sark would have what? What?
Oh yeah. She's there.
I just said, so what are you doing?
Oh, Sark is going to be just going into the house. Because Sark would not have locked it
Sark
back
have
up.
to pick the
So,
lock.
oh,
that lock.
Sushi. This is gonna be the time it fails. I've
This
already
will
done
be.
it so many times.
It does.
Oh boy.
It does indeed
Alrighty then.
fail.
Sark is going to scratch at the door.
You add your own gouge
Furiously.
mark. You add your own gouge mark alongside Bubs's and Lucky's.
Along with scratching, he is going to start doing the annoying caterwauling.
You're not even sure if she's home. You're just automatically assuming she's locked you out.
That's the only explanation for how he's locked out, because he didn't lock himself out.
What? What time of day is it?
It's like just after the crack of dawn. Yeah.
Shut up!
Lomoc's a bobble and suck.
Sark,
Is this
come
not?
on.
Is this not working?
Sark, come on.
Sark, you never tried to even listen if she was in there.
Sark,
Didn't
You
look
know
through any of the
Sark
windows.
doesn't always
do
use all
anything.
his brain cells.
Just door.
All two of them.
Investigate, perceive.
Yeah, she's
Was
in
it?
there. You don't hear her rummaging around, but you recall the first night everyone was in the carriage together heading to where they set up the homestead now.
Mhm.
The same, for the lack of a better word, unattractive snoring coming from inside.
Oh no.
You're trying to
Not,
deceive.
not like that, but
He was gonna fake a hairball.
it's very loud and very guttural.
Yeah,
You're
I don't
very.
know that passes, and I have a. Hex already called this in the chat that if I fail, I get to have an actual.
It's not a nat
hairball.
one, so you'll avoid getting a hairball, but you do kind of like make yourself gag a little.
So it's
is Sark
bad
on
enough
the inside or outside of this door? I can't tell.
Outside.
outside.
Sark's been trying to get inside.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and I'm just gonna kind of grab his shirt and go, "Come on, leave Ferris alone."
But we need her, don't
Been
we?
through enough.
Come on, let's go.
She's
Let's
on.
go.
But
Yes, and she's not ready to do things. We're not going to force her to do things. Let's go.
we gotta tell her where we're going. What if she doesn't know we're gone?
Pretty sure she would have heard us by now.
She didn't let me in. She can't hear anything. She's
Nah,
deaf.
she can't hear shit. She's a deep ass sleeper.
Anyways, Loam said he'd be out in 5 minutes. Grab Elena.
Where? I don't.
You're gonna do what to her?
I said grab her.
I know, that's the joke.
Doop, 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 doop,
I
doop,
hardly
doop.
even know her.
Sark is too naive to catch on to these things. There's no door to Alina's
Oh my
room.
gosh, you're right. There is no door. What the? DM, where's the door?
There's no door.
Mr. Krabs, the front door is missing.
Show us the hole in the wall.
Excellent. Okay.
Where's the fucking
Oh,
hole?
what's the hole?
Sark's gonna knock.
Yep. What's up?
We have things to do. You wanna come?
What kind of things?
Important things. He says awkwardly because he doesn't actually know.
Okay. All right. Coming. Walks out and she's messing with her timepiece and puts it back in her pocket. Where are the others?
Alright, so we have Loam, Zatch, Ingowil, Sark, Elena.
Elena's here.
Yeah,
Not Ferris.
Not Ferris.
the not fair.
Right, so where are we going, Sark?
Into the forest.
So descriptive. Okay, let's go get this over with. Come on. Are we grabbing the carriage or no?
Yes, absolutely. We're taking the carriage. He's gonna
This might-
hop in like super fast to tell Tiffany that they're headed out.
Tiffany, upon you saying something to them, just throws a wad of paper at you and goes, "Be safe."
Immediately attempts to play with the wad of paper until he gets it in his hands.
It's the scrunched up kobolds kissing.
Gremlin.
He is gonna put the art back in his pocket, and he's gonna be so happy.
Okay.
All right.
I also want to say all of the crystals that we got from that misadventure of the everything are packed away in a small bag, separate from everything else, because I'm not just leaving that around town.
Yes.
All right, so into the cart. Let's head out into the forest, wherever we're going. Come on.
And Sark is gonna glance around looking for Gib, to kind of figure out where they're supposed to be going.
Sauce.
Why?
Gib is just kind of always behind you. So when you turn around like a few times, he just goes, "What?"
Oh.
And then he doesn't keep turning. Then you turn around again and he's there.
Excellent.
What?
He's going to scamper away from everybody and kind of like around a corner. And so yeah, you already told us the direction we're going in, but like, I'm probably gonna need you to point out the actual directions for where we're supposed to go, and I don't know what to tell them we're doing.
He looks at you for a minute and for a second and then just goes, "We're going somewhere?" Oh, right. Yes. That way. And he points toward where you're going. I will tell you where we are going while we're going there.
He squints lightly, but agrees, nods, gets everybody into the carriage, and evidently he's gonna have to be driving. 'Cause
Yes.
He can't.
You hook the horses up, you get going, and Gib is just sitting on one of the horses' backs, just vibing and pointing whenever you need to turn.
And we can't see this little bundle of joy, can't we?
What
I know
would
Ingo will
Ingo will?
technically.
Yeah, that was a bit.
Can I see?
Do I want you to see him?
I don't know if they can, because he's not amongst the living.
He's not among us.
No.
Damn it, Declan.
Sus.
He is.
Can we send him to Madrid, please?
No.
Who are
Send
we
him,
sending to Madrid?
send him to Brazil. Yeah, none of you can see him unless he wants you to see him, which apparently you wanted Ingwill to be weirded out.
Fortunately, I
You don't remember shit. The only one who can actually see them is Sark and the baby.
Let's go.
well,
Sark and the Baby. That's a new band.
Two I was gonna say two Sarks and a baby is my favorite sitcom.
Now I just imagine that one day he's gonna have to babysit. And it's gonna be him in his shadow.
that's amusing.
But yeah, Loam, this is your first time in this carriage, and it's much bigger on the inside. It's basically the size of a studio apartment with a door in the back, leading to a
Kitchenette.
small bathroom. The kitchen is in one corner. And there's a window at like eye level in the room that if you open it is right behind the driver's seat.
If you woke me up for nothing, I swear on the God's name that I'm gonna smash something. Now, it might not be you, but it's gonna be something expensive.
Sark is immediately going to mentally remember the staff he just stole.
Did you bring that with you or did you leave it in your house?
Oh, it's in his bag of holding.
Okay. Then during that time, it's a good 4 hours. And there are little like seats built into the wall that you could theoretically sleep in. They're comfortable enough. So if
Not
you
while
do
there's
just
other motherfuckers around, I'm not.
Elena's gonna walk over to the disastrous mess that is the space where Ferris would tinker, and she's like, "Who the hell threw all this here?"
Sark is going to call back over his shoulder and warn her not to touch any of it.
It's in real need of tidying, that's for sure.
We don't touch Ferris's things.
Who?
Ferris.
Are you forgetting the part where I just met all of you yesterday?
Yes.
Sark is gonna have his eyes are gonna glaze over for a second.
was that yesterday?
I barely know your name. Skark?
How dare you? It's Sark.
Start.
Sark.
Sark.
Stank?
Yes, we have a friend. How? What? Did you just call me a skank?
I said stank.
You don't even know what that word means. Shut up.
You
I
don't
know.
know what that is.
That was meant to be a reference to Tony Stank, the end of
Yes.
Civil War. Yes, this is Tony Stank.
Listen, is Sark the only one attempting to explain who Ferris is to Lena? It's kind of
Sark, the
driving.
accident was 5 years ago. It wasn't your fault.
It was Zatch's.
You have to let Ferris go.
Inglewood is currently trying seeing how she has some downtime is just studying these crystals that showed up from the tainted meat.
Oh,
Yes.
dang, that means it is Sark's responsibility to explain Ferris to both of these new people. Because Zatch is probably going to be too sad.
Yeah, have fun.
Oh boy. Yeah, Ferris is
You're the responsible one at some point.
How did this come to be? Who let this happen?
You
Trust
did by
me,
bringing it up.
we don't know either.
This is good.
But yes, Ferris is our friend. She tinkers with a lot of things. We don't touch her things. She has a
Why
system.
not?
I mean, usually it's so that the drakes don't hit us.
Drakes.
Oh yeah. Did you not notice that the entire town is a-okay with all of the drakes? We've got drake egg babies, and she's got 2 drakes, and she makes prosthetics for them. I don't know what if that is prosthetics for the drakes or other things
That's
that she's tinkering.
that is a very specific hobby.
You keep them as pets,
Of course,
like
they're pets
slaves.
for family. Sark is immediately going to snort indignantly. Be like, they're not slaves, they're like family. We play together, we eat
Right.
together.
I guess your definition of the line that's drawn between a pet and a slave is a little blurry, isn't it?
Rather
Don't.
much, yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sark is going to glance over his shoulder and stare at Loam for a second and be like, Did they call you a pet?
Not in the affectionate term, but yes.
I'd assume not in the sexual way either.
The what way?
Nothing.
That's the first time Zach speaks up. Like, no, nothing.
Well, you're
Nothing.
correct. That was not the term that was used. They were
Wait.
not forbidden from doing anything like that around the slaves.
So, the versions of me that I summon, would you consider those pets or slaves? I'm just trying to see where your definition lies, is all.
Well, I don't entirely know your situation, but in my eyes, they're here, maybe against their will, doing whatever you tell them to.
I mean, they're sort of me, so they act independently and they kind of know what I'm thinking. It's just, they're kind of
It's a
this neat
hive
trick
mind.
to my time. In a way, I mean, they're me, so we kind of share the same thoughts.
Do you think you're so superior to them?
No, that's literally not the
This is
case
going
at all.
downhill very quickly.
These things are just sort of this neat little trick I can do with the help of my timepiece. You see, I'm not. Man, this is gonna get real weird. I'm not really a person per se. When you think about the world and how many others exist, there are countless versions of you across all of them. But there's only one Elena Sholm. These echoes are lives that I should have collectively lived, that I basically summoned to help me, but since there's a near infinite number of them, I don't have to worry about running low on backup, since they don't exist in the first place. So there's no harm in bringing them wherever. But of course, pulling too many of me at once is absurdly dangerous, so, that's why there's not a whole crowd of me whenever we go to fight something, because I would be very dead.
What? You're
Well,
not a person.
Yeah, that's kind of the ironic thing. I hunt anomalies when I myself am kind of a living anomaly.
well,
He's
I just
staring
found out.
at you with the most confused face.
I get that a
Well,
lot.
I just found out I'm a demigod recently, so
Hey,
yeah,
same.
this isn't that far-fetched of a conclusion.
God, what is that Ferris person a demigod too? Are there any other demigods I should know about in here?
Sark glances over at Ingo.
And Goula's just playing with her crystals and trying to figure out what makes them tick. She's not even paying attention to the conversation.
Wait, Loam.
Mm-hmm.
I think this makes you my uncle.
Don't even start. I don't believe
Or
that.
like a cousin or some shit. Because your mom is my mom's mom.
I don't believe this tripe, whether you wish to push it or not.
You know, I can just bring a god over here.
Really? Then please, demonstrate.
Ren,
Does Ren answer is the question.
I think Ren basically has to, because Ren specifically told him to call upon them for anything.
What's going on? Repeat what happened. I spaced for half a second.
bro, Love's like,
Ren
I
was
don't believe this demigod bullshit. And I'm like, you know, I can just bring a god over here to prove shit. And he's like, oh yeah, prove it. And then I called out to Ren.
It takes a few seconds. And just as you're about to look like an idiot, a a small
Daddy, yes.
fuck you, Hex. A small, short, like deep blue kobold with ram horns that then connect in the back like a turned halo. Appears in front of all of you in a half put on toga, and it's like, all right, dude, what's up?
If you don't believe
Don't believe what? Who doesn't what?
that his mom.
Oh. Give me a minute.
And does that make him my uncle?
Aurelia married your grandfather, step grandmother, so yes, step uncle?
Stepbrother, help.
No.
And
I
is
know it's
just
confusing
completely
to go from
ignoring
like
this
no
entire
family to
conversation.
having a lot of family, but if anyone were to get it, it'd be me.
Just gonna continue to ignore all of the conversations and just continue working on her little crystals.
Hang on. Let me get Aurelia on the line. And
Turn that
he
away and
Ring,
looks
ring,
over at
ring, ring,
Ren.
ring.
Ren.
Phone call, phone call.
just kind of tilts his head for a second and is thinking, is like, I don't really know. Yes, it's okay. Just I get this is a lot. This is always a lot. Uh
Always. You've had to do this multiple times.
you're
But
somewhere in the range of her 700th child.
Ah, yes, of course.
this isn't helping any of it.
Elena looks over at Loam. You know, I would pay to see the alternate universe you that knows how to smile.
Oh, oh.
Out the nose, might I add.
And
Oh.
he finally looks back and goes, all right, here we go. And in a flash of light, Aurelia appears.
Hey yo, look who's
Please, for the audience who doesn't know who Aurelia is, describe Aurelia.
Aurelia
Oh
is
my God, you're so loud.
Oh no!
Loud.
Give me.
My wife.
All right, there we go.
it
Not
isn't
your wife.
All right.
yeah,
there.
we're married. We have hot gay sex.
what an entrance.
This just took a turn.
It always
Yeah,
does.
Aurelia's in the server. We're gonna talk about hot gay sex. I am EP.
Kid doesn't believe you're his. Points
Oh,
at
okay, that's for
Loam.
content.
Yeah. Points at Loam. He's an Earth Genasi. Nice armor.
Okay, so Aurelia is At this point in time, she is a being completely made out of flame, like a fire elemental. Or do you want her in a more humanoid form? Because if she's in a more humanoid form, I could describe that too.
Yeah, give her the humanoid form.
Okay. Aurelia is a very like ash black brown color. Not really a natural skin tone on that line. She has on her elbows and her knees and little cracks throughout her skin, just parts that look like lava and flames. And her hair is long and it runs down her back and it looks like oozing lava.
She's beautiful.
We miss
Okay.
Mazoka, by the way.
We do.
Yes.
I am Mazuka. I will hopefully be joining soon once I go back work from home. So yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll get you in some. All right.
We need Sark to have his wife back.
Very fuckery.
Yeah, Sark's been collecting a
Emphasis
lot
on
of
fuck.
spouses, and none of them are constant players.
It's okay. I'll just come back and be like, yes, I've been here the entire time. I was cursed to be invisible. You guys just
Yeah.
didn't see me.
This is
Anyway,
big brain
so
time.
context is my son does not
It's-
believe he is my son, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Name of player, character, I forget.
Low
Low.
and Declan.
That's me.
All right. Aurelia appears and a flash. There is just the light level goes up one level. So if you are low sighted anyone, you're in pain. There's ashes around the room and she just looks down at him.
Would probably hurt Sark. But
No,
bright
because
light.
Sark is driving. Sark's not in
Good.
the room.
Good for Sark.
She's looking down at him. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't greet him. She's just looking down at him, a little hurt.
He's
A
been through
scowl
some stuff.
A scowl meets your disappointing or sad, sorrowful face.
Reason would you deny your own parentage?
Well, clearly I don't have your looks, for one.
She's going to lean down. Aurelia's very tall, and put her face almost right in front of yours, and go. It is very hard to look like a god, you know.
That was my attempt at a joke.
She's going to move her head up and kiss you on the forehead.
Never seen
You
you or
are
met you my whole life, and you choose the moment I'm freed of my shackles to finally come and bring me gifts and tell me that I am meant for bigger things. I don't believe you.
Your life is your own. You are the one who needs to make it. If I were to pave your way through life, you would never be a person. You would be a spoiled and petulant child. I had to make my way as well, but I have always been watching. If it would ever have gotten too bad, or if I was allowed to step in, I would have. You do not understand the limitations of being a god, or you do not know what strings I have pulled to stop your life from being worse.
Seemed like it was pretty bad to begin with. But that's understandable. Too much divine intervention would make for a spoiled brat. I understand. What I do not accept is the diminishing of my accomplishments. I've clawed and struggled my whole life to make my life my own. Finally it is, and what am I told? I am the son of a god.
Your
That's
god blood has nothing to do with your achievements. I do not believe if anyone else were to parent you that you would be any different. You are no more powerful than anyone else. I was not born of God, but I was able to become one myself. I do not believe that anyone is better than anyone due to their bloodlines, and neither should you. Whoever told you that, she's going to frown, is sorely mistaken. That is not how the rivers of life work.
You're the deity of love, correct?
Love, life, fertility.
Oh.
I've read
Sorry.
about you in the books, in the church, where I spent 2 of my years trying, hoping I would never have to go back to the slave pits I was raised. But I did make my return. I found no love there when I started. I found no love upon my return. You'll forgive me if I feel no love for you now.
She just nodded her head. I do not expect anything from you. You are your own. I understand that as a god, I do not have the privilege of raising you as I wish I could. If it were up to me, you would be in my palace, never leaving until you are able to. You would be trained and raised, but unfortunately, many restrictions have been put upon me. I do not like the way that I have to raise my own now, but that is life, and sadly, I'm not all powerful.
In the most ironic of ways, I was trained and raised in a palace, even if
She
it was not your.
chuckles and goes, "It is different when it is of really slavery, other than a loving, caring mother."
One would see a difference, yes. Why return now? Well, what have I done?
She shook her head and goes, "You have done nothing. There is nothing that you've done that makes me come now. It's simply bureaucrats. Oh, I'm sorry, what is the word I'm looking for?
Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy. That, and it took us a
That's the
while
word.
to find him. Something was blocking you from even our sight.
It's simple bureaucracy. And not only that, somebody had stolen you away, blocked my vision. Whoever did that, whatever it was, whether it be person or just supernatural, just whatever, she just can't think of the word. Um, you were blocked, you were null. I wish I could have been able to keep a closer eye on you. I wish I would have been able to send one of my angels after you. But you were not there when I looked, and you were not dead. So I knew that once when you were strong enough, I would be able to sense you once more. And once when I was able to sense you, I immediately basically started filing paperwork to come down. Coming here, even in, she gestures to her own body, this form, it's a lot to pull off.
I can imagine. Then there are forces more powerful than gods? If it took you this long to track me down, that is.
Not really. It's just gods are bound by a lot of rules that other gods make, so gods don't become too overpowered. They don't go stepping on other people's foot. If one god was able to come down and just do whatever they wanted, then, well, like days of old, the world would be a burning wasteland.
Hmm. All right. You say you are my mother?
He nods. I do apologize, and I will do my best from here to guide you and protect you. But I know that it's a bit late to ask for your forgiveness. Nor I do not expect it, but if you ever wish, you are always welcome in my palace. You are always welcome to visit, and you are always welcome to call upon me.
It is too late for parentage. It is too late for nurturing. You'll find no love in my heart, but you will always have a son in me.
She like ruffles the top of your head and goes, "I know. I don't expect you to ever love me. The best I can hope for is maybe one day you to see me as a distant friend or acquaintance. As long as I can make it so you do not hate me, that is all I wish. And I wish for the light of life to flow through you, and for you to have a joyous one. And I will see you again in the afterlife, and I will plea for your forgiveness."
Now the god of vengeance, he needs to find a new servant. I believe divine parentage swears me to your service.
I will, I will personally beat up the god of vengeance if it means that I can have you back.
Very well then. I'll listen for your orders in the future, mother dearest.
She reaches forward and she gives you a hug, even though she's made of mostly flames, like she has like flames running down her. It just feels comfortably warm.
It isn't returned, not because of any hatred towards you, but this
I
is
know.
still a
It's
very awkward
uncomfortable.
situation.
No,
It's like
what?
when I hug Jerry.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is the stream
Oh, no.
down?
Oh. What?
Somebody
No
get
streams up on
Twitch.
my end.
Okay,
Still going.
good. I was
Yeah,
like,
it
oh
still
no.
says it's live on mine. Hold on. Let me refresh, see.
Okay. I was like, that was
Okay.
great. I was like, that was great. I would have hated to miss that.
Aurelia ends the hug, pats him on the head again, and goes, "Sadly, my time is up. But do augury if able, or come to one of my churches again. Hopefully, they are not corrupt, and if they are, then..." She smiles. "You have my permission to burn them to the ground." She then disappears in a flash of smoke.
I'll look for your signals in the future then.
And I shoo Serenity out of the Discord with a broom. Get out of here.
Get out of here!
Hi, Grandma.
Well, yeah, that's that. And good luck. Also, sorry, yeah, just sorry. And then Ren's gone too.
Thanks, Ma.
Off
The
to the
god of
side.
brooms.
And this is to scale, by the way, of height.
That fucking sounds about right.
Yep.
Off to the side, Elena's just sitting there with a bag of like a little tiny satchel of candies. She's just sitting there wide-eyed. Place just keeps getting weirder and weirder. It's like intently like she's watching a play or something. Just
Have enough notes for any studies you'd like to take?
Oh yeah, that's when just a like fucking Bible appears in your hands. It's essentially
Fucking
just
Bible.
like the gist of our religion.
Revelations, I guess. Right, good.
Bible.
God.
Well,
goddamn
you
grass
see,
star.
she redeemed it.
Judgment Day is
It's because
here,
I
and
got the
missed
broom.
goddamn
Listen.
boat.
Declan, I gotta ask, did Loam smile at any point during that?
No, any bit of irony or humor that was attempted was made with like a straight face. I'm pretty sure through all like the scowling and grimacing, he's pretty much lost the ability to smile.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
There's no broom emote, so you get the knife. Roll Arcana
It's just
twice,
like-
dear.
Is this every day
What,
for you
me?
people?
Inga will. You
Oh,
guys
okay.
can continue talking. I just need a moment to think.
Da, 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 da. Rolling my roll. Da, da, da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Doop. Oh! That's a natural 20.
Juicy.
Fantastic. Roll one more.
Roll to remove her kidneys. No.
22?
Okay.
What's happening?
That's a good question.
Willing to remove kidneys.
According to chat, yeah. Man Hex, what do you?
Okay, Arcana. I see you.
Yeah, Elena. Elena asks you, is this every day for you people?
Recently. Yeah.
Because out of all the places I've been to, shit doesn't go down this consistently. I don't think I hate it either, though.
Well, this is new
Make
to me.
one of us.
Oh, right. You seem like you've seen some shit.
Some, yes.
I'm talking to the.
To white
Oh,
boy.
oh, please let the rest
The
of the
white
freak
boy.
show explain their cares away.
Talking to the white boy.
Okay.
She looks
So
at you, Loam. I'm just happy there's someone else as in the dark about this as I am.
I'm not, but go for it.
Angerwill has completely ignored everything that's gone on behind her and is just focusing on these crystals.
Two gods appear. Just, I'm doing science. I don't care a bit.
What?
Through your studying of those crystals, you've come to the realization that they are the leftovers that the specifically the dragon body cannot filter through, but it's like the spiritual residue, the essence, and that mostly with your like knowledge of the the dragon's power and whatnot, you come to the conclusion that one, eating it's technically safe. You're just going to get sick eventually. Like, it'll taste fine,
Okay.
it won't turn you, but you will vomit up a crystal. For everyone else, it's fine, and whatever the essence is just kind of disperses because it doesn't have anything to latch onto. And the dragon was definitely one of the things you've seen that keep happening, which you determine they're all dragonoid in some way, like at the very core of them,
Mm-hmm.
but you haven't been able to determine like how or why. So that woman was definitely one of those things that was either powerful enough, you assume, to get through with its normal form still, or was around long enough to eat its way back to its normal form.
Hmm.
And
Which leads me to believe it's possible that everybody else in Telberry who's a part of that corrupt ring of leaders might also be these things, and perhaps they're using Telberry as a breeding ground. I don't like that thought at all. Have I
Well, we
found
have to
any way to
fact check our
combat this
food.
stuff?
Do you think that's what
Using
the
all of
champions
these.
are about? Do you think they
Go
figure
for
out who's the
your
strongest and
Wheaties,
then
kids.
infect them?
you are coming to a realization that the crystals come out psionic. So if you can find someone who knows about psionics and knows enough to kind of figure out how to filter out the bad from whatever like dragon thing is still there,
Mm-hmm.
you could probably do something to either fix someone who's been changed or like thank you Aslar for the bits, you whore, I love you. uh uh and listen, Aurelia, not you. And you, if you find someone who can help you, theoretically, you could reverse it for people who have been like cut off and the excess energy uh can be like released and you can do something to fix it. You're not sure what, but you're putting the pieces together to fix to kind of get to it.
Okay. That's good enough for me for right now. I will have to seek this person out. Sure, I will figure someone out.
Yes.
Anyways,
So that's been that took the studying took the entire ride. The other thing took maybe 20 minutes. Slow conversation. So you're free to fuck around for a bit, nap, do whatever. But when you finally get there, Gib floats off the horse and up to Sark and is just like, "Okay, keep going." And he points down a path in the woods. And it's not very far until you get to a little ruin of like stone buildings. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Serenity. You're great.
Aw.
Oh,
And it went to John.
Hey!
Now you can dance.
Ayo.
You might want to change Ferris off of the names above us.
You're right. I should put.
Elena.
This
I
is
feel
the
like it's being kept as Ferris because that is the art that is being used.
I can.
Ferris
Ferris.
/ Elena.
Yeah.
Ferris. This is also the first subscription I've been gifted before.
Oh, I'm glad it's mine.
Wow.
Wow.
all
Amazing.
right.
All right. But yeah, he points over to it and goes, "You must go down there and find your way to the deathless. Understand what needs to be understood
To the
or
deathless?
something." Kind of stops, he kind of looks at you for a second and looks around and then looks back and goes, "Or something. I really don't know. I was not told much."
Sark, who are you talking to?
That's when for a moment you see a gnome appear and then disappear in front of him. It's in like just a slight momentary like appearance.
I'm going to roll a 50-50 to see if I blinked at that second. I blinked. I did not see it.
Beautiful.
Seriously, like,
Because Sark's immediate response is just going to be like, me, myself, and I? Why?
okay, so is this where we're going? What's down here? Why are we? I mean, the ruins are nifty. It's always nice to see new
Dead.
things.
Kid,
Are you chanting?
Chunky's dead. I'm sorry, I was listening to talking to
He's
myself.
dead? Okay. Anyway, so as they're going along and all of that, Sark is casually brushing off the fact that he's in fact talking to Gib,
Yes.
and upon Ingowell inquiring what it is that they are there to do, he just kind of he's just like, "You're just gonna have to trust me."
Because that's gone so well today.
Hey, none
Did I miss
of
something?
your nonsense this day has had anything to do with me other than you being in this carriage for it.
Wait, seriously, did I miss something?
What'd you miss? What?
Did I miss
Oh,
something?
right, because she wasn't paying attention to anything.
Anyways, well, let's get going. The sooner we have this job done, the sooner we can get back and we can get back to our studies and such. Come on.
That's the spirit. Sark is very happy that it seems like nobody's really questioning him.
We're all just kind of used to this. Just trust me, bro. It's fine.
Yes, yes.
At least half the party is used to this.
Yes, the
True.
other half is not used to it, but
Yeah, back
are
them, you're done.
recognizing that everyone else is rolling with it.
Elena's done weirder.
Satch is just happy to not think.
Damn, he's just like me, for real, for real.
Yes.
Okay, well, in that case,
Have you
as
made
they are.
something? You need to
What?
put it. You need to put it into something. I don't know why you're asking me this with the thing muted. Wife was asking me things.
That's a pretty dang good perception investigation roll.
Yep. Zark is on high alert.
All right. It's not much of a ruins. You see a well in the center of like a small townish looking thing. There's like 4 buildings that you can tell, and then there's just a bunch of stones around that are vaguely in the shape of buildings.
Do we have a map for this?
You do not right now. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I have not had much time to plan recently
We had like 3 cyberpunk games
in
back to
like
back
2 days.
almost.
It was a
So-
lot.
Can I divine sense?
Yes,
Seeing
yes, you.
celestial fiend undead within 60 feet, not behind total cover.
Also, is Zach still wearing the glasses, or did he ever give those back to Sark?
He would not be wearing them, no. But he was wearing them to make people puke all night. So,
Yeah.
in all honesty, they're probably in his house.
Rude. How inconvenient.
Hey, you broke in. You could have found them.
He's got a point.
Now Sark's just got to look through a chunk of crystal.
That's sure. Um, if you would have returned them to Tiffany, Tiffany would have slipped them into Sark's bag.
Excellent.
There we go.
So it's more of, does Sark realize they're there?
So I'm going to
No.
burn a ranger spell slot. I'm going to burn a first level one for
Okay.
primeval awareness, which means as an action you can expend 1 ranger spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you, or within up to 6 miles if you are in your favored terrain. This feature doesn't have it doesn't reveal the creature's location or number.
So Zach did his thing, and there's no creatures around, but the well is like dank with undead like energy feeling. You up it's are you and you also feel you said celestial and draconic?
Yeah, it is. Let me get back here to. Yeah, it's
Celestial
aberration,
aberration.
celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
You sense undead, draconic, and angelic. And you
Guys,
don't
I'm
know
getting
the
some
direction, right?
So, I.
But the well
would
is kind of
send-
like
Oh, you
a
have a much bigger
strong.
range.
Yeah, Zach gets the strong like feeling of where it's coming from. You just know it's around.
She's there, kind of scanning
At the end
around,
of my
pulls out her
next turn, I know
timepiece, kind
their
of.
location.
She's
So,
looking
yeah.
at it like it's a compass, and then you see a series of characters flash, like where that little diagram of the star system was.
Mm-hmm.
And she closes it, and she's like, "Yep, we've got some weird signals coming from around here. Picking up undead, something angelic, bit of draconic too. It's kind of weird.
Angle Will's
Sark
just
is
gonna
just
reach into her
Strange
bag and
mix.
pull out the baby dragon and hold it up.
Sark is just going to offhandedly be like, "Oh, that doesn't make any sense. They're the deathless."
Okay, what about the undead though? That's kind of what's tripping me up.
Yeah, I'm getting that too. From the well.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
Well. I guess we have our starting point.
I would also know in the same radius anything that's been consecrated or desecrated.
All these buildings have been desecrated, but it's like old.
Some fucked up shit went down here, y'all.
Hmm.
That's never stopped us before, has it?
By the by, guys, just so you know, my timepiece has been acting weird, but one thing that has still managed to work is the teleportation function. It only usually can, I can get it to go once a day, and that's about it. I gotta kind of do a little bit of maintenance, maybe smack it a couple times, but if we get into a real jam, that is something I can pull out from under my bag of
You can
tricks,
take
per se.
how many of us with you?
Most I've had before is 8.
Okay.
Any more than that, I would be a little afraid to test the waters, but yeah, 8.
Valid.
Do I need to re-roll investigation and perception for the well?
Not
I was just
really,
gonna
no.
make my way and go
Yeah,
here down the well.
you can also go. Yes.
It was
Peer down the
22
well.
total percent.
Your language proficiency and your perception work together to show you
So the
it.
thing.
There's a ladder going down the well, and it doesn't stink like there's been something dead. It's like something died, a lot of something's died a long time ago, and it's just like ruined the area, if that makes sense.
It's basically like walking out into a field after they've fertilized it.
A little bit, yeah.
Smells like shit, but there's a ladder.
This is like Tears of the Kingdom. We're investigating the well.
And I'm gonna start climbing down.
Oh, it's going ahead of Sark. I see.
Don't die.
Doesn't sound that bad.
Is he usually like that?
Yes,
I wasn't asking you.
from down the well.
Yeah, she just puts her head down. I wasn't asking you.
Still true.
Sark's like, well, come on, let's go. Everybody in.
Down the well of fun.
The well is deep. It takes 15 minutes to climb all the way down.
Jesus fuck.
Sark could have done
Language
it faster,
proficiency.
but Zach went ahead of them, and Zach doesn't have dark vision.
Sorry, I swore.
And you're all being pulled to a... Yes, good. It's a dark area.
To a new map.
New map, new map, new map.
New map. New
Black
map.
rectangle, black rectangle, black rectangle.
It's all censored.
Yes. None of you are allowed to see
It's a
anything.
penis.
Thank you, Zach. Very cool.
You've all been given a tiny area that you can put your stuff down in. Thank you. There's
Park
food.
Elena right there.
Those are good fries.
Oh. Uh.
Have you lost Sark?
Yeah, I keep trying to pull him onto the screen and nothing happens when I do. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Is Zark.
Do we know what we're looking for down here, or are we just looking down here
Now
because...
that we're down, I'm gonna divine sense again.
This place is gross with undead.
I would know where they are.
There aren't any nearby, but it's like
Okay.
it's
So
almost
there's
like the
none within
area's
60 feet.
coated in undead slime. Magically speaking.
And it's
So,
dark down
just to be safe, at first level I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
Okay.
The baby dragon already has that from Angle Will.
there. I will find a corner of the room and just cast Create Bonfire. So we have light.
Additionally, I can see 60 feet in pitch darkness, and this is definitely not 60 feet's worth of vision for Sark.
I know. I'm still working on stuff.
Okie doke.
Okay. It's pretty dark down here.
It is.
You want to make this place
As
a
you
lot
say that,
brighter?
my bonfire.
Oh god.
Erupt.
Don't blind the cat. Oh, also, apparently it's World Otter Day, in case anyone needed to know that information.
Excellent.
Oh, I should call them then.
Well, we otter celebrate.
Oh my god, John.
I just got it.
Get out.
I'm stupid, okay?
But Sark's the one
I'm
with
the
two
Sorry.
functioning
Yes.
brain cells.
Andrew also dumb.
That's why we BFFs.
Oh shit, Claudia's here.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
She's been
Oh,
in the Twitch.
oh,
Ooh.
Declan.
Yeah, I know. She's evil. Why do you think I haven't been interacting with her?
I've lost what I'm looking for. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, spaghetti. Oh, magic, you know.
Gotta pop out chat, that way I don't see anything by accident. Boop.
Pop out of chat to not see any.
No,
Sark's
I
one
hit
out of the
the
way.
pop out chat option, that way I can be on Roll20 and see chat without having to actually look at the stream.
Oh, I just scrolled down so that the stream is actually covered and I can still see the chat.
Oh, well, I like my idea better. Nah.
Meh.
Nah.
Curse you,
Where
human.
did this go?
Yeah. This isn't Sea of Thieves, Declan. We can't do the voice.
There.
There he is.
All right.
Alright.
Kind of hard to see down here.
Alright, now let...
No, I just fixed it.
Like a Polaroid picture.
Oh, you did?
You-
Hooray! I
You know
can
what's cooler than
see.
being cool? Ice cold.
Ice cold.
There you go.
Alright.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Wow, it's
I
kind of gross down here.
an aura around me. That's my sense range.
You are in a small area with a large dais that takes up most of the room.
It looks like a court of sports variety.
It does kind of look a little
To
basketball-y.
the
There is some
there's
ballin'.
a door to your to the southeast, and the room to your north is obstructed by large amounts of rubble.
Oh boy.
Well,
Are there any cracks? Can we see through the rubble to the other side?
Not on no.
it's
It
a full
is-
cave in then.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Well, that means there's only one way to go. Come on, guys.
Sark's investigating the basketball court.
You are investigating the dice.
Got basketball game tomorrow.
She yells for 3.
Sark's ballin'.
Got basketball game tomorrow.
I suppose you should probably roll investigation for that.
That would make sense. Was also. Oh boy, Sark's kind of dumb.
You're just realizing?
Damn, really? Big if
Hmm.
true.
Thankfully, what you're looking at is not that hard to find. It is a big casket in the center of 3 torches, or 3 like little basins that are you fill with wood to make fancy torches.
I was about to say, if we had torches, it'd be a little bit more bright down here.
Razors then?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There
Are
are
there
torches.
any inscriptions?
There's nothing in it currently, and no, there's nothing on the tomb.
Well, I say we head this way.
We're not going to just light up these 3 things and see if something cool happens?
No, not really.
Rude.
Create bonfire.
Oh no.
You're gonna do it?
Yep.
All right. I need con saving throws from Sark and Zach.
Uh-oh.
Are they
Oh
within?
no. Not good at these.
Neither am I.
If they're within 10 feet of Lum, they're made with.
Oh wait. Damn it. That was not
Sark
a
is fucking
save.
fine.
That's just the opposite of fine.
Both the same number. Look at that.
I forget. What are you immune to as a paladin, Zach? And
Disease.
Disease.
Yeah.
Cool.
Divine health, immune to disease. Please don't give me D&D AIDS.
You take
Jacqueline.
16 damage, and
Okay.
Sark takes half of that, so 8.
Oh.
So 0 because evasion.
No,
No? Oh, okay.
no. Well, actually, no. Yeah, you passed to. Give me a.
Nat
Okay,
20.
hang on. Give me a Dex save real quick.
A
I should've-
dex
Yeah, I
save?
should have said that first since you're you. Okay, you managed to duck and get out of the smoke.
Okay.
But so you avoid damage entirely, but Zach, it just hits him right in the face. And you are poisoned for 2 minutes.
Lay on hands myself? No, I'm not.
All right.
Touch myself.
Did you move?
Wait, no, I can't do that, though.
No, it can. 5 points of
You
lay
can
on
lay on
hands.
hands
Cure-
yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 points of lay on
Okay.
hands. You can cure like any extra diseases, status conditions, stuff like that.
Yep.
All
I
right.
am not poisoned.
All right. Give me a Constitution save because you didn't move. No, I'm kidding.
I will stagger backwards, coughing and sputtering.
See, this is why I don't light ceremonial torches in the middle of tombs.
It begins to fill the room.
Is this where we decide to start moving southeast?
We probably should leave the room, yeah.
I mean, Sark will probably bring up the rear of everybody trying to leave the. It does not phase him.
The door is sealed.
This door?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, heck. Sark, can you get this open before the smoke kind of kills us all?
Dun, dun.
While they're doing that as an alternative method, I'm going to start trying to pull away at the cave-in.
That door never stood a chance.
Yeah.
Damn.
Never mind, I guess.
Sark was like, "What? Everyone's in danger."
You find a
Not
secret.
today.
You find a secret latch. You push the door open, and the torches that are the little fire, the braziers go out,
Oh.
and the
Declan,
smoke
Sark found the
begins to
secret bitch.
and the smoke begins to dissipate upward.
Well.
Well, the door's open now. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess so.
Going
I
through.
guess. Listen, is Sark gonna be bringing up the front or the rear? Because he's kind of the reason y'all are even
I don't know.
here.
The first thing we ran into in here was a trap, so I would think that maybe our expert trap hunter should probably go first.
Ferris isn't with us, so that puts it on Sark.
So Sark goes first to check for traps.
Yes. And
Well,
Sark
even
can
then
see
this-
60 feet.
Even if Ferris was with you, this wouldn't be her favored terrain, so there's only so much she could do.
Fair.
You are the trap checker, rogue.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're the rogue, so
Yeah.
So you're expendable.
Rude.
Elena's a
Sorry,
rogue too.
I let the mask slip. Sorry.
I can see down
Elena
to here.
is also a rogue. That is very true.
She has eye for detail as well, so I guess I can give you the help action whenever
Each square
you
is
go
10
to...
feet currently.
Oh.
For the hallways.
Okay.
Oh, then let me.
Just consider me
let
helping
me do
Sark
this then.
check for traps.
It's
from
just
your
the
own.
hallways, so
I
no.
know.
Oh,
I
okay.
will. Hold on. Each square is 10, so it would be down to this. That.
Okay. Portrait. Dun, dun,
I
dun.
just have it up to use if I ever say I use it.
Yeah.
So Sark is going to be checking for traps all the way along, and as a reminder, he's exceptionally proficient in it.
All right. And just, yeah. Give me
And
an
you have advantage
investigation.
since I'm helping.
Yeah.
so don't you just apply your proficiency twice to this? So that 19 would become a 23. 'Cause you have a plus 4
I have,
proficiency.
yeah, I have a +4 on my proficiency,
Okay, so for this you have a 23.
and
Unfortunately, you can't put that on the sheet. The sheet doesn't accept double proficiency.
Yes, it does.
Does it? Really? Where?
You have to go into the little gear thing and go to your
Oh.
skills, and it'll say normal, and you can have it say expertise. That's why my Arcana has a +10 to it.
Well, I didn't know you could do that. Okay, I learned something new today.
That's why I have this.
The more you know.
Also,
I had to learn because I had expertise at level 1. I had to figure out how that shit worked.
Fair enough.
this entire time, I have not been accounting for the fact that I have a proficiency bonus to perception during day hour. So technically I should be able to perceive better than I have been, and I've just been ignoring it.
Good job.
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
No.
But yes, you managed to get to the end of the hall, unhurt, and there's a door.
Help if I select instead of just measure. Huzzah, a door. Said we got to the end of the hall.
Put my
Although
my
those-
little baby dragon back over here on the dais because it's in my bag right now. It's not currently out on the map. Just that way I know where it's at if I need to grab it.
Yeah. Do you open
now-
said door?
Of course not. Of course I'm going to investigate. She. Bum, 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 bum.
The door
Holy crap.
That's a hell of a perception roll there.
Wow.
I'm so invested. Is there a spouse at the end of this? Is that what's happening?
Might be.
Soon you will have an undead spouse.
Please no.
Finally.
But yeah, you are able to determine there's nothing in that room that is dangerous. Or nothing on the door that is dangerous.
I was about to say.
Sorry, not the room, the door.
The perception was so strong I could perceive through the door. Alright, excellent. In that case, is there any noise coming from the other side?
No, it is dead quiet.
That
seems a little suspiciously worded.
Can I shove myself against the door and then divine sense?
Oh yeah, you sense a lot of undead. Not a gross amount.
I would know the numbers and how many.
1, 2, 3, couple hundred.
What?
He's gonna back up slowly,
Sark is gonna knock.
pushing Stark backwards with him.
Oh.
Sark knocks.
No, you don't. Grabbing your hand.
Listen, Sark has zero concept of fearing the undead. Because they came to save them when they got Matri's people.
Okay, but
This
there's a couple hundred undead on the other side of the door.
check out of context. Did you get the chance?
Oh boy.
So what I'm hearing is fireball.
Don't you dare.
Couple hundred of them.
Just a couple hundred of them.
Couple of one of them.
Couple of hundred of them.
Thanks.
Well, I'm going to assume if we came here, this is the reason we came here, yes?
Hold on.
Hey, Sark, so who gave you
Yep.
this information, by the way?
Gib looks over at Ingewill and just goes, "Oh,
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Gib."
Why is there a gnome in here?
Sark is
There's a
going to
gnome?
look around anxiously.
Did that
There's a gnome?
poison in the other room, like, really mess with
And
you?
Go's gonna point directly at Gib and go, "There's a gnome!"
He's right over Elena's head, and he looks behind him. There's a gnome.
Do I see Gib?
If you look up, yes.
Oh shit! Look at that.
That's
Do I
my
see
friend.
it?
Yeah.
That's just Gib. Stop pointing him out.
What do you mean that's just
that's
Gib? Who the frick is
joking.
Gib?
You guys didn't tell me about Gib.
I didn't know
Everybody
about
knows
Gib.
about Gib.
Who is Gib?
I'm Gib.
Who Gib?
Gib is Gib.
What Gib?
Why do we question these things?
What do you
Sark is
mean
now-
Gib is Gib?
Gib is
What
Gib,
Gib?
yes. That's correct.
Sark is just feeling very anxious because he was not expecting everyone to be able to see him.
How long has he been here?
Sark is gonna take.
Dark, explain, or I'm gonna get the water.
Since you quote
I'll get
unquote
straight
married Mazuga.
Yeah. This is Gib. Gib is the reason we are here today.
I am?
Intervention.
I'm so confused.
Listen, I can't explain these things to you people. It's just a thing. I don't know how to explain it to you. This is just a thing. Why do we question the thing?
Because there's
Because
just
the
suddenly a
thing led us
gnome.
down a hole.
Is
And there's
Gib
also
a-
apparently 100 plus undead on the other side of this wall.
There
Yeah,
are?
there's like 200-300.
Well, it's
He-
about the same as
He
the
floats through the
last
he
one.
floats through the door. He comes back. There's only like 3 of them.
See, it's fine.
Wait, he didn't go through the door? Is he an undead?
He's
I think
Sark. Sark.
that turned into
This
gas.
is a real weird definition of fine.
What's happening to Zatch?
I cast gaseous form,
Okay.
and I go through the cracks in the door.
You see.
Did you just make Sark breathe you?
Yes.
Hang on.
Now a little bit of
There's
me.
such particles in your lungs. Oh, what are those?
Hang on. Those are meant to be showing you something. Not like a thing. Hang on. I fucking hit the wrong thing.
Why does the one on the left kind of look like Virgil?
So when he says there's like 3, I'm using the skeleton in the center is just literally a giant skeleton that's just kind of on the ground, not together. In the corner where the big thing is just a mound of bodies. And then you see 2 actual undead shambling around in the corners near the doors.
Okay.
So while your thing was going off saying there are hundreds of them, that's mostly this huge corner pile.
A
That
couple of hundred. of them.
maybe your shit's going off. Yeah, they're not moving,
I'm
just
gonna-
corpses.
Gooch closer to it.
Did
On
you
the
get the door
ceiling.
open?
On the ceiling. I'm gas. I can't interact with shit.
Oh, right.
I'm a fart cloud.
Nothing really happens. They're not moving. Just a pile of rotting bodies.
I'll head back to the door.
And these
Can
2
I
are just kind of
inspect it from this
staring
side
at
to see
corners.
if I were to be able to open it easily from this side?
I mean, it's an unlocked door. Yeah.
Then I'll drop gaseous form and I'll open the door.
What?
All right.
Which door? Where?
The one right behind you.
Behind me? Dear. Listen, you're supposed to knock. It's the polite thing.
I was a fart.
Anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
You're the crab. You're the dragon.
Why are you grabbing my dragon?
No, the bad one that you murdered.
The
Oh.
bad dragon.
Copy of.
The counter.
Listen,
How
I
many
don't
times
know
you
why
said
you
bad
labeled it
dragon
cop.
this
It shouldn't be
so
labeled
far?
copy. I'm very confused.
Uh,
19 for
Just
loam. Um,
go.
what's a Wayne I get?
All right, I have to
gets
roll
a
initiative.
17.
That's right. I'll roll this one
Elena.
instead.
Here.
21.
Damn it, Sark. I rolled so good on initiative and you're still first.
Oh no, I think it can go back to being an 18. I was just trying to. Oh, God damn, why does it say copy again? I fixed his name and it says my name normally. I tried to correct a thing and it didn't correct it.
Well, I don't know how to help you, but I do have to pee. So you have a moment to talk about how shit you guys are at some of this.
Go piss boy, go piss boy, go. Go
Go,
piss boy,
piss boy,
go
go, piss boy, go. Oh, God, I can't.
piss boy.
He can't piss? Why?
Excuse me, I gotta go save our DM.
No, hi, Grognak.
Attorney at
No,
law.
I just looked down and it's like, oh, hi. Don't worry, bud. Still hang out. I just gotta pee.
Alright, so Loam and I can just decimate anything that we come across here.
Listen, Sark is going to be desperately attempting to get you guys to not just instinctively attack them. Because every undead that Sark has come across has been friend, not foe.
Nope.
So
Nope. Untrue. The traps in the slaver uh sewer camps. There was a trap that unleashed a bunch of undead on us that attacked us.
No. It unleashed a bunch of undead at us that got hostile to us, and then Inga will cast Fireball, and all of them died.
yeah, and that all happened before Sark could get there. Because Sark was going to try to wife one up, and y'all were like, absolutely not.
No. You're not allowed to have an undead wife.
We're gonna cock block you at every turn.
Weird how that's where the boundary's drawn.
Yeah. Well, the boundary is the undead and children. Everything else is fine.
Sark has no interest in children like that.
Sark doesn't even know how to make a child.
No, he thinks they are built.
Because
Well, I
of
mean,
Matra.
technically.
They are built.
In a roundabout way, he is correct.
Yes, which is exactly why none of you have bothered to correct his mentality on it.
Exactly. My favorite thing about Sark.
Hmm. Granted, nobody got far enough in questioning Sark about it, but it should be known that Sark has known of Gib and spoken with Gib, like, for a
Oh, there
very
will be
long time.
there will be work.
I did ask since when has he been around, and I never got a response.
Yeah, I think that's because multiple people were talking, so I probably didn't hear it.
Oh, well, Ingawell did ask how long has he been here.
Yeah, the response would have been like almost forever.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean almost forever?
Sark would have looked,
You could have had this whole conversation while I was a fart cloud in the other room.
Yep.
yes. Sark's going to wind up having looked a bit sheepish and, for a very, very long time now. Sark has, known of and spoken with people like Gib and does not specify what he means by people like Gib.
Gnomes.
If the people,
You talk to gnomes?
Not just
gnomes are
gnomes.
people.
You're a gas form in the other room. You're not allowed to ask these questions. But yeah, not just gnomes, but people. We talk.
Okay.
Basically, right around the time that we went and saved all of Matri's people.
Wait. You talk to spirits?
I don't know. I guess that's what they are. None of you have seen them before.
Is that why all those undead showed up to attack the rabbit man? Is that you?
Sure.
Wrong button.
Sark shrug.
I mean, it's not that weird. I've known people before you can talk to the dead. Whatever.
I look at you and just kind of just clasp my hands together and just point my fingertips towards you and go, your existence is hunting anomalies. Of course you run into weird things.
All right, cool.
It just, you know,
Ghostbusters.
the far end of it really kind of helps balance things out. And
When
put
did
it in
you take
perspective.
damage,
I don't know.
Zatch? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Zatch is always taking damage. It's just the emotional variety.
Yeah. I forgot, okay?
Did not mean to
I-
screech.
I pitched the
You
memory
walked in.
away.
You walked in on us role-playing out the conversation of Sark having to explain.
I don't see Elena or Loam's initiative score. I think you have to
I
add
did,
them.
I haven't-
They're on
I
there.
did look at my initiative. He just
I
didn't
don't
pick
see
it
him
up.
either.
Huh.
They're
I don't see it
not
on the turn order thing. I see Loam rolled a 19 and I don't see what Elena rolled.
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Yeah, but Elena rolls with actual
Just
dice,
don't
and it
roll
has to be
IRL.
plugged in.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't see it, so I didn't
What
know.
was Loam's?
19.
19.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's
There we
just
go.
behind all the 17s. There we go.
All right.
Wait, is their dexterity higher than mine?
What's your dexterity?
16. Yeah.
I've got a 10.
Oh, Sark.
I was talking about
Anyway.
the undead. The undead had a 17 as well, and higher dex scores.
Yes.
So Sark,
Yes.
The door's been opened, and two ghouls are slowly making their way toward the open door.
Ghoul.
Cool.
First,
Ghoul
the very first action that Sark is going to be making is just to cheerfully greet them and say hello and excuse me. Do you have a moment?
to talk about our Lord and Savior.
They make
Yes.
growling, angry noises at you.
I'm gonna take just long enough to be like, we don't mean to intrude. Like he's trying to talk his way out of people having to fight these things 'cause he wants to be polite and respectful and make sure they're good or evil.
Well, they look like they want to eat you. Which
Yeah.
may or may not be an evil thing for you. I don't know.
We don't know what you're into.
I mean, people get hungry, man. But anyway,
So is
he
that
is
your
going
turn trying to talk to it?
yeah, pretty much. He's gonna be very loud spoken and kind of speaking to all undead in the room or area that they're trying to come in peace and they just want to chat. They're not trying to fight, which is immediately going to get ruined because everyone else is gonna fight.
Mike.
Gonna immediately get ruined right now.
I mean, you have two paladins in the group, and these are undead. Like,
I
Yeah.
see it looking hungrily at us. I run up and I smack. How's a 25?
They hit.
And then I will. Well, I have to look up this real quick. I have to look up the smite. It gets an extra D8. So this is a first level, but it's gonna say second because it's got the extra D8.
Yeah.
So so 9 and 17 for the first hit.
All right.
Second hit,
Hit.
and same story. So it does
Smite it to dust.
No.
took 58 damage in 2 hits.
Sorry.
It was gonna
as,
fucking you.
as
Almost twice its health.
Almost twice as much.
Wow.
just so that it is known, as people are attacking undead things and undead things become deader things, Cirque's facial expression and everything is just gonna be like distraught.
They were going to eat you.
We don't know that.
Not Ferris.
All right. So just because this is a
Not
cramped
Ferris.
space, I'm not gonna drag the second Elena in, but just bear in mind she still has her cloak of displacement, so attacks against her have disadvantage. But because these are undead, they also have disadvantage because of protection from evil and good.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that factors in, but she's not gonna bother summoning the echoes of herself. She's just gonna pull out her pistol and take 2 shots at the one in the corner.
She's a good baby.
Uh, this is just a pile of bodies that isn't moving.
I
Yeah.
meant this one.
Oh. Fair enough.
All right.
This
Fire.
could be 2 of them. Gonna give them the old
She's a good man.
pop.
Wait, is it
Oh.
smart for you to shoot off that gun in the middle of a as
Well,
you fire?
that is 2 13s. I rolled double 4s on my d20s.
Hey.
You're lucky. These are baby. That hits.
Let's go.
They're babies?
Like in terms of monsters, yes.
Fair.
They're small monsters.
Oh, wait, no, that would be 12. I was looking at my +9 from the Needle of Mending. That pistols. Do 2 12s still hit?
no.
Or...
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Jesus Christ, John.
Look, man, I'm just getting the bad rolls out of the way. It's cool. Where's my d10? There's my d10. Hello. I need another one. That's a d8. There it is. Okay. Ooh. Oh! That is going to be 14 and 13 for piercing damage.
Sorry, I'm finishing chewing.
27. 27 points total.
You blow the lower jaw off the thing, and then just fire a big hole into like right where its chest, like where its heart would be. But it's still shambling along.
Damn, just like Resident Evil, for real, for real.
That makes it Loam's turn.
All right, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Thankfully, I am prepared for this.
You are.
My
You can
With
go one
my
extra
new
space. You
shield.
can go diagonal here instead of having to go 5 and then 5. So you can go one extra space.
I could, but I think I'm good where I am.
Okay.
I'm going to throw my brand new shield.
Hell yeah.
That's a 14.
That'll hit.
Thanks, Mom. That's 8 damage total.
Radical.
Is this thing still up?
Let me check. Yes.
All right. Extra attack. I'll do it again.
Hell yeah.
That's a 12.
That hits.
I don't know how.
Because they're not very dexterous and they have no armor.
Yeah.
I guess so.
They stack no paper and get no bitches.
Amen. That's 11 points of damage.
Bad boy
It's
hour.
you've clunked it in its stupid zombie head twice. And it's still somehow going, but you see like its brain.
I am rather useless. All right. Who's next?
I want to call you useless. That seems derogatory towards yourself.
This
Not
is
a
like the
racial slur.
easiest thing. Actually, hang on. Let me undead fortitude. How many times? Hang on.
I think it has to have more than 1 HP to be able to use Undead Fortitude.
Imagine that being a player character ability.
It is. It's orc racial.
I'll just say it
Really?
works once.
Yeah, orcs get roughly the same ability. If they get
That was-
hit down to where they would go under 1 HP, as long as they have more than 1 HP, I believe, and or it's once a day, they just go down to 1 HP instead.
I'll say it
I didn't
only
know that.
works once because that sounds real annoying.
I didn't know that, and I played an orc.
So it survives the first one. You thunk it again, and it lops off the top of its head,
Oh, nice.
and it crumples to the ground.
And I just kind of walk in afterwards, going, "So that was nifty, I guess."
You do anything?
I point over to this pile. Are those all undead too?
They're not moving.
That doesn't answer my question. It's a pile of bodies in an area undead has been found in. That's never a good sign.
The only other thing that's moving currently is this thing.
No, that's just some skeletons. It's just like a giant skeleton that's strewn
Oh.
about the floor.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the pile of bodies.
Okay.
Oh my god, no! Sark is so distraught!
Well, if they're just bodies, then if they burn before they become undead, then they're not undead. So there you go.
Cool.
Does it light the pile on fire?
No.
Scorching rain.
I don't like the fact that you added something to the initiative order here.
No,
Mhm.
that's bad.
Listen, Sark tried. Tried to be nice.
As you firebolt it, it starts to move, and not like a few zombies, but like the pile starts kind of moving in a mass. And it crawls over.
Oh, it's undead Voltron.
And Does a 17 and a 16, or that's just the. Does a 17 and an 11 hit Elena?
17 yes, 11 no.
Then
And
you
don't
take.
forget, that's a disadvantage.
Oh, you're right. So the 11. Okay,
Yeah, not
so
just from my
yeah,
cloak of
yeah. That's right.
displacement,
That's right.
but from yeah.
Then let's try again. 12 doesn't hit you, I assume.
Nope.
Then you survive this turn.
Uh-oh.
This
More,
turn, oh,
more zombies shuffle into the room.
This casually slides the other one away.
And
Are none of them responding to Sark?
no,
at
Sark is
all?
just panicking, trying to stop this, and they're just mindlessly going for people. All right. So does an 11 or a 17 hit Sark?
Bum,
Hang on, hang on. It
bum.
rolled the wrong thing. No, roll
Oh,
this.
well then roll the right thing.
There we go. Does a 16 or 16? Does a 16 hit Sark?
Sark has an armor class of 17.
So both the two hitting Sark miss. The 11 and the 6 are going for Zatch. They both miss, clawing at you, but only really hitting your armor. And then the 8 and the 9 miss, and it rolled another 2, which I'm sad about because one of them crit. Well.
This is when the skeleton gets up too.
Yes, it is.
Sounds about right.
The skeleton reforms, and it's probably about 12 feet tall. The room's about 20. So
So does it resemble any kind of creature as a skeleton?
it looks like a giant person.
Okay.
And swing. Does a 19 hit Loam?
Don't believe so. No, it doesn't.
God damn it. All right. We're back to Sark's turn.
Oh
Finally
boy.
start rolling good, and we're like, meh.
So, it just needs to be stated that the entire time that Sark and his shadow are combating these things, he's apologizing left and right. Like, for the first time throughout the rest of this entire battle, he's going to be apologizing for killing things. But yes, so we
It is
are.
here for start.
Yes. That one for Sark.
It hits.
And this one for Shadow Sark.
All right. It hits. You have
Okay,
advantage
and
on
I
both, so sneaky, sneaky.
yes, and I
Are
get to hit the
undead
sneak attack.
Can you
'Cause
critically? Can
there's
you
a
sneak
round.
attack undead? I know some undead are immune to sneak attacks.
These are yes, you can.
Okay. Just double checking. The last thing I want is her to roll all of her damage and find out none of it mattered.
27.
I mean, I don't think the necrotic part is doing anything.
Oh, you're right.
No.
Probably not. No.
So 11 plus 18, that's 29. All right. You've stabbed and done the thing.
Yes, and hold on. We're gonna do whales from the grave on giant skeleton man.
Just wave as
Beautiful.
the grave do its damage as necrotic damage.
Uh,
Yes. No. Yes, it does.
No, Whales of Dead sound around them for a moment, but it's half of the sneak attack dice. It does not specify that it
Okay,
is
so it's
any
Yeah.
probably
particular
sound
type.
based. It's probably sound based then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just channeling the power of death to harm someone else.
Well, do it.
Okay,
Do
just
the
making sure it
thing.
wasn't necrotic, since I don't think necrotic hurts undead.
Surprisingly, the little ones, it does in
Yes,
fact still
it
hurt.
does specify necrotic.
Oh,
Well, the little ones aren't immune to it. I'll tell you that much.
interesting.
In
Oh
fact,
god, they're not
I'm
dead.
gonna admit it now. None of them are, weirdly enough. They're immune to
Really?
poison.
I mean,
Well,
that
yeah.
does make sense, but
See.
okay.
Mm,
Do you
Yeah,
want me to just roll a sneak attack and then just do half of whatever it is?
yeah. I mean, I do not have a thing for told. So 6 damage to which one? Left or right?
Uh, I was attacking these two.
Oh, and you're doing this to the
So,
big one. Is that what you're saying?
yes.
Okay, right. So 6 damage. You you hear the bells outside of it. Like normally nobody hears this but the thing. But the skeleton's brain is leaked out and there's a chip in its skull, so you just hear the bells escaping its like empty skull.
Oh, fun.
I always hear
And if you're not
I
going to
mean,
do anything else, it is Hatch's turn.
no. Sark's not doing anything other than apologizing after every instance of damage.
Gib kind of looks at you stabbing one and is like, hell yeah, good job.
Oh. Sark is now conflicted.
Swing.
Hit. 8. Which one?
Big dude. Big
Big?
skelly.
Big Skelly. Bam.
And then I will do this.
Also
I
a
think
Big
you know.
Skelly.
Also a big skelly. I think you
And
know
I
what's
think I
happening
know
with
what's
this.
coming, yes.
So it's gonna be that, and
So
then it's going to be
So
a third
24
level
plus.
divine smite, which is technically a fourth, and
So-
double it.
That's a 56 plus 24. That's a grand total of 80.
You hit it so hard. It literal holy light starts like shining through where its bones are chipped and cracked as you just fucking barrel through it. It is still up, but it is not looking good.
Um,
You can hear it rattling.
Rattling,
as my
boys.
turn ends. That's all.
All right. Not Ferris.
Fuck it up.
Oh boy. Okay, so bonus action. I'm going to burn a second level Misty Step, which is, I guess, the first level that's available.
Yeah.
Which lets me teleport 30 feet. So I'm going to go into the corner here. Whoops. Nope. Up. There we go.
Lovely.
And I'm going to take 2
Fly
shots.
forward to the old town road.
And I'm trying to decide which two I want to fire at. I guess I'm going to go after this one and the big guy.
All right.
And do I get sneak attacks?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
They're
cool,
all
cool, cool.
surrounded.
Yeah. You're in a bit of a
It's okay, cool.
clusterfuck.
All right. For the little guy, that's going to be. That's another 12.
A 10 hits them. They're like CR half zombies.
Cool. All right.
Or no, they're CR 1.
It's my D10.
Slaughtering babies.
Ugh.
So it's going to be 10 piercing damage plus my sneak attack, which is. Let me get my d6 here. I'll use these two. 12. That's max sneak attack.
Okay, how much damage is that altogether?
22 for the first one.
All right.
That's just against the small one.
It fails its save, so it is dead as shit.
And then against the big guy. Okay, that's better. That is 16 to hit.
The big guy miss.
Oh, man. I got one of them. It's no big deal.
Yes. Loam.
Well, I think it's time for the big guy.
Which one? There's the pile of guys that's a big guy, or the one singular big guy.
I guess whichever one has less health. So, in the
The
meantime, I'll just-
skeleton.
Yeah. I'm not within the 5 feet of them, am I?
Yeah, you are. You're basically under them.
Oh, shit. Well, I'll just start
No, that
smacking.
works the way it usually does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just big enough where you can stand under him, basically. So you're good. You can swing, do your shit. Big bada boom.
14 to hit.
14 misses.
All right. Well, that's why God gave us 2.
Literally. Oh.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, you have advantage. So that's your first one that misses. So roll
Why do I
2
have-
more.
Oh, is it because I'm
You're
flanking?
flanking.
Yeah, you're flanking. Right. So roll 2 more.
All right. 15 plus 7 is
15 plus
22.
17 hits. So both of those hit.
No. He said advantage, so it's 22.
Or yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm dumb.
You're fine. Well, I'm gonna
22
start
hits.
using.
Kill
I'm
it.
gonna use a fucking 3rd level smite.
Hell yeah, brother. Smite
Yeah.
this skeleton.
It's a 4th level, technically.
I think it's a 4th level technically.
They take an
Because it's
extra
on
Oh
D8.
yeah,
hit.
because
Yeah,
Sure,
they're
D8.
pet.
I've just set up all my smites so it's like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
34 damage.
Um,
I don't know if I have to double it or not, but
No.
Actually, you wouldn't have to double it.
No, it was not a crit,
No,
so it's
no
double.
crit.
It gets the extra D8 because it's undead.
okay, and it's no doubling damage. Got it.
You roll
That's only,
one.
that's only when it's
see.
crit.
D8.
Let's
Yeah,
see if it can
yeah.
nat 20 this to survive.
You rolled one too many D8.
No, I thought you said you got it at D8. I had it. Oh wait,
3rd level is 48.
I'm all over the place.
It's okay. I'll get rid of that too. So it's
Yeah,
Get rid of
32.
the 2. So yeah, 32. All right.
It does not, and you fucking huck the shield at its skull, smashing it into 1,000 pieces as it just falls to the ground.
Well, there's my contribution. All right.
Fucking nice, dude.
Ingoville.
Yeah.
This thing, how big is this thing? How tough is this thing looking?
Huge and very.
I got one more 3rd level smite in the chamber, y'all. That's it.
Gonna take a 5-foot step here. I'm gonna spend 2 little sorcery points. Angle is going to point 2 fingers at the mob.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna do this with my advantage due to an ally being there. Fine. Sure, let's do it twice. So that's what? 3 extra rays? Yep, so that's 10 rays total.
Anything under a 17 does not hit.
Nothing went under 17.
Jesus.
And 2 of them crit.
No, one of them did.
No.
One of them did. One of them's 11-10.
Can I?
Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay. So 2 crits and 7 successes.
Roll the crits. Just roll it all one at a time.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 2 were crits.
So 15 times 2, 30.
I got the math.
Is it over 93?
Yes, it is 110 total.
It is dead. The pile of corpses lurched toward you, and you just went, no. And suddenly there's a pile of ashes.
See, no bodies, no problem. That was both my 5th level spell slots, though, so I got nothing left for 5th level spell slots.
Swing. Does a 21 or a 15 hit Sark? I think the 21 does.
21 does.
9 damage.
No. I used my reaction to impose disadvantage on that attack roll.
Arr.
Hard.
Well, good news. Suddenly, the door behind Elena
No.
crashes open, and does a 22 or a 10 hit?
Disadvantage.
You're right. Then
Also, Sark, you have advantage for the. Actually, no, I'll give you to Loam. Loam, you have advantage on anything you do next turn.
So
10
That's
and
awesome.
1.
Thank you very
So
much, Ingo.
it swings at you once, misses, swings at you again, and falls over in front of you.
That's some like Party City fucking surprise right there.
Sark,
Yeah.
put
the
me
walls
out of my
collapses
misery.
behind her. She looks at it. Jesus. This guy's for real.
Are these guys alive?
Yes. Where did this
They're-
one
Well, I
come
mean,
from?
not
Get
really.
out of here.
I don't know.
Okay, well. See, Sark would go after the one that attempted to go after Alina, but she's in the way.
Fell down as well. But, yeah,
It's
you're
on
right.
the floor.
Yeah, let's say it fell over here.
Just
Okay.
sidestepped it.
Yeah,
Just
and
kind of sidestepped out of the way and went, oh, there it goes. Up, it's still going. Up, yeah, it fell over now.
Oh, you got me.
then-
Oh.
Sark is getting that one. Sark's copy is getting this.
they both hit. So that's 9 to these. It's 9 plus 6. That's how much over? Or no, it's that. This is dead, and the other one, 7 plus 18. Actually, that would be a crit because it's fallen on the ground. So, can it nat 20? No, it can't. They're both dead.
Oh boy.
And you're now in an empty room full of now actually dead corpses.
Angle was going to blow at the pile of ashes in front of her. Don't know what that was, but it's gone now.
Yeah, that sucked.
You guys didn't let me question any of them.
What do you mean question them? They were ravenous corpses trying to eat us.
Listen,
No.
the one that attacked you wasn't attempting to do anything to us until you attacked it.
It was a pile of corpses as far as I knew. You don't just leave piles of rotting corpses in areas and uninfest because then they become undead.
Yeah, says Gib, just standing next to you.
See, he agrees with me and he's a spirit?
Yeah, that's
Question mark?
I'm a gnome.
A gnome.
Yes.
yeah. I'm
It's
no
my gnome
expert, but
friend.
that's some real lich behavior, if you ask me. I'm not saying it is one. I'm just saying that it's common among them.
Uh-uh.
Anyway, so what now?
Well, if this entire area is infested with undead, there's probably a source of it. As based
And
on
we
the
get to be
desecration that happened
exterminated.
above, uh,
Is this a
going to assume
door?
whatever.
That's what I'm going to.
An unknown hex.
An unknown?
Yes. Yes, this is a door.
So, like, since the area above us was desecrated and there's undead all throughout here, I'm gonna think that whatever desecrated the village above us is what we need to take care of. That way, it doesn't threaten our village because it's already wiped out one village. Let's not let it wipe out a second.
I'm gonna peek down the hall that opened up behind Elena. What's
It
in there?
is a. It leads to a crumbled hallway. There were stairs. You can tell it goes. It would have went down had it still been working, but it's trapped. Or it's not trapped. It's crushed and crumbled and blocked.
So this just looked like a normal wall, right? Before.
Uh, the thing you're behind or this?
Yes, the thing behind me. It just looked like a normal wall, right?
No, it was a door.
Okay.
Well, if it's
There's a
get
door
blocked by like
here,
rocks and stuff,
and
I
the
can try
door
and pull
here,
it
right?
off.
Yes.
Mm, dun, 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 dun.
My vote is checking this doorway first.
Which one?
This one. That's my vote.
I'm listening at this one.
You don't hear anything.
I was-
And Sark finds nothing.
Oh,
I'm going to, because you said that like there's a big pile of like rubble blocking us, right? Right over here.
Yes. Over
Well,
here is a stairwell down with a big pile of rubble.
I can try and pull some of the rubble off. What kind of a check do you need me to make?
Strength.
Just basic strength or athletics?
Whichever. Give me athletics. Yeah.
26.
Dang.
You easily just start fucking moving boulders and like rocks, and the more you move, you get a good 30 feet down some stairs, and you've just moved enough to like make a way you can like make way before kind of just coming to the conclusion that this either goes down forever or is entirely blocked.
Oh, that's probably not our best option.
And this door down here, it opened earlier on with the zombies. That's why you can see into this.
You.
And there's a door here and a door here.
I'm gonna do what Sark asked me to do and knock on both doors.
yay!
You hear from this door. Give me one moment. You don't hear anything at all.
Okay. What about from this door?
You do not hear anything as well.
Okay, no one's answering, so Sark, check these doors.
Mm-hmm.
You find neither of the doors are trapped.
Excellent.
So you're good. And Zach, what are you doing?
Can I check out this door?
The one you're at? Yes.
Yep.
You're gonna open it? It is untrapped.
I will open it.
All right. This is just dead stuff from earlier. Yeah. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. You come into another very disused hallway with another door at the end. Whoever built this place really just was like segment everything.
I'm gonna go
They
up.
really liked doors and did not invest in cat flap.
Yeah.
You're gonna check that door too?
I'm gonna listen through it to see if there's anything on the other side.
I'll use your investigation from earlier and whatnot, and you do not hear anything. This place seems very long emptied.
Well, clearly it wasn't that empty.
Yeah.
Stark, what's behind this door?
I will divine sense right up against this door.
Once again, you don't feel anything particularly
Okay.
specific, but it is just this place is gross.
Sark is entering the door right in front of him that Ingo Will is inquiring about since it is not trapped.
It is a storeroom with rotting wooden barrels and crates just all around.
Okay.
Oh,
Is there anything interesting?
I should show the room. Well, that would require
One
investigation.
eternity later.
Oh boy.
I got this.
We're all gonna be helping each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
Except me. I'm just on my
Okay, never mind. Sark's not helping.
Sarking's
Nat
knocking
20.
things
Distracted.
over, but in fact, knocking things over worked perfectly because you end up finding a small cache hidden away in a corner with, hang on, 400 various just jewelry.
3,400 different kinds of jewelry.
30 blah 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 words. 3,400 gold worth of various jewels and jewelry.
Well, no.
1,400
Yoink!
various.
And
Use you. I'm
a
the one that found it.
strange little spell focus thing.
Yeah.
the spell
Cute.
focus thing.
I gotta roll Arcana on the spell focus thing.
I love how Ingo Will just thinks that she can take over the things that Sark find.
This
Yes.
is a spell focus for a cleric of Orcus, the god of undeath.
I light it on fire.
No, you don't. No. No.
It's made of human teeth, rotted wood, and there appears to be skin wrapped around the base of it.
Oh,
I
pleasant.
pick it up, I look it over, go, huh, burn.
Sark is immediately insulted that all of the things he is finding today are getting ruined by everyone. He's not allowed to have nice things.
No.
This wasn't a nice thing, this was a terrible thing.
The Sark doesn't know that. You burned it before he could even figure it out.
It's literally the icon of a demon prince of undeath.
see what's so bad about that.
It's not good. Gib kind of looks at Sark and goes, "You know how ghosts are supposed to pass on?
Sure.
Well, he brings them back and tortures them. That bad. Well,
Oh,
he did.
so
Assuming he doesn't eat them and just devour them whole.
Yes.
now Sark is big mad
Yes.
At
So-
Esto or at this deity?
at this deity.
Okay.
All right, and Zatch, you continue on.
Okay.
And you find a room. The room has one door to the north, a door to the east, and a door through that door, but they are both broken and rotted away to the point where you can see a stairwell that way.
I guess once I realize that my stairwell's just completely fucking blocked, I'm just gonna be with Satch in case anything happens.
Fair enough. This stairwell is not blocked, and it goes up.
This one goes up.
Yes.
Okay. Got one other door to go to. Come on, Sark.
Sark is following
It's
Eagle Will.
so tempting for me to just thunderstep up over there.
What?
Listen,
So tempting for me to just thunderstep us to the stairwell.
I mean, you can
Why
pull
just
the
walk
door.
over?
Yeah, you can.
I
The
thought you
like
said we were rotted, so we couldn't. I mean, we
you could
just-
kick. It's rotted like the kind of way where there's a big hole in it. You could just kind of kick it through, like how
just
Windows
like the,
mostly
Well,
broken. You can just
like clearing this out so it's a little easier to get through then.
all right, easy
Waiting
enough.
for the others to eventually remember there was
Or
other
just-
doors.
just like
Easy
to
enough.
point out that once again you have split the party.
I know.
Come on, Sark.
It's almost like I wanted to cover more ground.
All right. You guys find another hallway with two with. Well, once you get to the end of the hallway, you would just see more doors.
Okay, I'm starting to
Another
think that
door.
whoever made this place just didn't understand like
How doors
the
are supposed to work.
concept of that doors should be used sparingly.
Yeah.
Whoever
Man,
designed this
doors.
place is terrible interior design. What's over here? Knock, knock, knock.
You get no response.
Sark, there's no one answering the door over here. Come on, open it.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here.
You find this one is trapped. You set the trap off. Dex save.
Well, that's
Set it
one
up
way
with-
to find the trap.
Oh, no.
At least you have evasion.
I was gonna say the problem is even if I fail, I don't because I have evasion and I have the ring.
Yes,
ass
which I
never
believe
fail.
means you'll take half damage of whatever you would take. Because there's no way you can just not fail entirely, I think.
You also nat one it, so
I know. I think I think the way it would work is you'd have advantage, which would pass, but then
Evasion.
you would get.
When subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex save, throw to take half damage. Instead, take no damage if you succeed and only half
Yeah.
if you
yeah. So
I'm gonna.
But I also
fail. But still take half.
have evasion.
I'm gonna say because of the one in perception, you only go back one step, so you still take
take a little bit of damage.
6 damage. An arrow shoots from the wall behind you into your back and just
You see Sark struggling to try to reach said arrow.
I'm gonna walk up and grab the arrow and pull it out.
Thanks.
you just yank.
I, if the, did it hit his armor or skin?
It's like lightly lodged into his side.
Then I'm gonna pull it out.
All
So
right.
yes.
2 damage. You pull it out, and it is it's one of those ones that's meant to rip when you pull it out.
Barbed. Okay. I'm
It's all
gonna use a
good.
first level spell slot to heal Sark. There you go, Sark. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Ooh, I feel, my back feels better than it did.
Okay, so there's a trap. Do you think you can turn off the trap?
I already set it off.
Yeah,
Doesn't necessarily mean it won't happen again. Just double check.
you know where the button is. You press the button, nothing happens. It's a one and done.
Yes. Alright. And Sark is going to enter.
Why is there more doors?
I don't know. I didn't make this map. This map is insane.
Why are there so many doors?
You know what? This door is also rotted and shit. Here's the rest of your thing. There are some stairs that go upward, and then once you reach the end, there is a dais or a diocese, pedestal,
Dionysus.
with a figurine of Orcus holding a emerald rod, and the emerald rod looks like you can pull it out.
Orcus is the bad guy.
Yes.
Can I Arcana check the rod?
I was gonna say I'm gonna check for traps.
I'm still gonna roll Arcana.
Of course.
I got a 21 for my Arcana.
You see that there's like a mechanism on the statue, but like based on what you can tell, it's broken, and you have no idea what it does.
Yeah.
But Ingawil knows that this is a rod of contagion.
Gross.
Does Ingo will tell Sark?
This is a disease staff.
A d- staff?
Yeah, Orcus like to. Apparently, in the past, from what I understand, Orcus, I think, is a dead god now. But he used to spread undeath like a disease and a plague to trap people into their bodies, to torture them for power, and lots of other nasty things. This is a dangerous thing to just kind of have laying around, so we probably should confiscate this.
Yeah, I don't think we should touch it.
I don't want to just leave it here for some random bandit to find either, though. Like, if we could find it, you know, there's nothing stopping them from getting it now. I don't say we have to use it, I said we confiscate it.
Able to touch it with issue?
Well, I'll just mage hand it out. That way, if there's a trap immediately around the thing, I can take a step back, I'll mage hand it, and just pull it out, and then we can just stick it in one of the bags of holding, and as long as we don't activate the staff, we shouldn't have to worry about it.
Well, then we'll just wrap the staff and kind of cover it's touchable.
So, step
Let's
back,
attach
that
the
way I
staff
can
to
mage
another
hand.
staff.
Take a step back, Sark.
Sark steps back.
All right. So
I'm gonna mage hand the staff.
You are in basically the corner of the little turn here.
I'm like at the top of the stairs. Yeah.
And Sark, where are you exactly?
Sark would have stepped back, so he would be on the stairs behind Will.
All right. You mage hand the little thing up, and in front of it, where a person would be standing to grab it normally, a hole. Just the floor drops.
Aha!
And can I get a dex save from Sark?
Oh no.
Sark manages to Sam Fisher the wall, one leg on either side, like jump up as the stairs suddenly turn into a slide, and on this wall opens upward into a pit of spikes. So essentially, you would slide down the stairs to your doom.
Oh, lovely.
And then after 10 seconds or so, everything recloses back up. The stairs come back up.
And during the 10 seconds, I wave the Rod of Contagion over, and we'll wrap it in a bundle and shove it into a bag of holding.
Fantastic.
So I'll just add that to my inventory since I am assuming it's going into Sark's bag of holding, unless Ingo Will has a bag of holding. She's doing it
I do
too.
not. I do not have a bag of holding, so.
Okay, so a staff of contagion.
Yeah. I'm starting to sense a pattern in this place. This probably was some kind of profane temple to this demon prince.
Staff of contagious.
And one last thing, like this area down here, is this a dead end?
That is another door with another diocese. This one is empty, though.
Okay, let's leave.
All right.
And while we were investigating all of that,
Yes.
we'll jump back over to these two up
While
here.
you're investigating that, you find yourself in a room with the hallway. Nothing happens. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Nothing happens, and you find yourself in a room with a pedestal in the very center, and a series of little, almost cells, in each. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 cells.
What's this look like?
It is a pedestal with it is a black stone pedestal with a smooth obsidian top, basically.
I touch it.
Upon touching it,
Okay.
upon touching it, you see the smooth top suddenly split into 9 little squares, each one with a different symbol on them.
It's a Rubik's Cube.
Can I read the symbols?
Nope. You see the symbols on the walls above the doors that lead into the little cells.
And all the cells appear empty.
Yes.
They're similar.
Um,
Are there similar symbols to the cells that there are in the cube as well?
They in fact match perfectly. And
match
they are in an order as well, like this symbol, this symbol, this symbol are left to right, the top 3.
Okay.
This one, and so on is the middle 3, and then the other 3 are the bottom 3.
Okay. I'm gonna press the 6th one.
All right. 1 second.
You guys aren't even gonna wait for the rest of us to catch up.
You didn't wait for us.
I mean, no.
You guys left us.
I mean, technically, y'all left us.
No, because everyone was
We-
in the same room and 3 of us
We were
went in one
here,
direction.
You guys left
5.
first.
Just to make sure we check both ends of the hallway at the bottom, right?
Yes.
Yes, this was an empty dais. There was nothing here.
All right, just want
So
to make sure.
these 3 Ugh. These 3 stone slides over the grates, and the other 6 open.
Hmm.
Is there anything inside of them?
Not that you can see now.
Um, okay.
There is a there are now 2 symbols on the board before where you pressed.
Mhm.
One is on the top half, and the bottom half is a different one.
Top one.
The top one, you press the top one, and the cells close, the walls go down, and you are now given a board full of other symbols.
That don't line up.
That do not match any of what you see. And above the 6 doors that just now closed, there are holes at the very top above where you could stand.
Like in each cell, there's a hole now.
Yes, there's a hole at the top, but it's high enough where you can't see through it unless you're like 12 feet tall.
Hmm. There are now 9 buttons again.
There are 10 buttons. There are 9 buttons in the like the dial pads kind of thing, and then there is a bottom button that is red.
Oh,
Obviously, push the big red button.
I want to so bad. All right.
Give in to
Give
the
us
intrusive
the
thoughts
dice
you know you
gods.
want to.
I hit the 6th one again.
It lights up and stays there. It stays lit up.
I will hit the 5th one.
It also lights up.
I hit all of them but the red one.
As you hit the 6th one, the entire thing flashes red, turns back to if you hadn't touched it, and all the walls go up and the doors close again. Or open again.
So we have reset it.
Is it back to the original symbols?
Yes, the ones that match the walls above you.
This is
At this point,
elaborate.
we have caught up.
Yes.
Hey guys, what you messing with?
Dungeon puzzle.
Dungeon
Yeah,
puzzle.
the
We don't do dungeon puzzles around here. We just brute force them.
I will hit the 6th button again,
Alrighty. It's like it repeats before.
but instead of hitting the top one, I'll hit the bottom one.
Then it returns to the first one. It returns to the first thing.
Okay.
Let's hit the red one this time.
So you
I'll
go
repeat the
sit.
same first 2 steps to get the big red button to show up again,
You'll
and
see
I
the
will
wall.
hit the big red button.
You'll see the walls do the thing, just like as they did before. And then when you hit the red button, everything reverts to the start, and the slate is blank again.
Oh, so the red button's a reset button.
Okay, that's good to know.
And this room is big enough for all of you to be in.
Can I observe what he's trying to do?
Yes.
I'm just gonna hit the 6th one again, and I'm just gonna walk into one of the cells that's
Okay,
open.
I think I have something for this.
All right.
I'm gonna go
Nothing
in,
happens when you enter it.
hit the top button. I'm gonna be like kind of in
Yeah,
towards a little inn.
All right.
I'm going to use Eye of Detail, which
Okay.
allows me to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. So,
All right. Yeah. So you're doing that.
investigation. That is a 29.
All right.
That's-
So you hit the button. Do you listen to
Plus 12.
Zatch as you're investigating?
She's just kind of zoning out of any conversation going on, just trying to put the pieces together in her own mind. Just complete, no thought, head empty.
Okay. So you
Like
don't
a
press.
puzzle.
Spaghetti.
You don't push the button, but you think back to the first panel that lit up, and it was 9 things, and there are 9 rooms in here. And when you press a certain button, certain ones lock off entirely, and other ones don't. You put 2 and 2 together and think that those are numbers, and they relate to how many doors there are, or how many doors you're going to use, or maybe even how many people you have.
Let's get out of there.
Oh, hit the top button.
No.
So,
I'll be
correct
fine.
me if I'm wrong, but whenever one button was pressed, multiple doors reacted, right?
Yes. Until you get to the second phase, which you haven't seen.
Okay, I just want to point out I have found a profane symbol of Orcus and a statue dedicated to Orcus, the demon prince of undeath, in this place. Can we
This
not
is
risk
clearly an
your
amusement
body
park.
and life?
Would have been very nice.
Clearly an amusement park.
Before.
That's why I told you to get out.
Yet you didn't open with the demon prince of death.
Undeath. Big difference.
True. I'll hit
For
the
all we
top
know, these are
button.
torture chambers and how they tortured people.
Oh, this sounds really fucked up.
Yeah, that's
No.
everything Orcus is.
What I'm thinking sounds really fucked up.
All right.
Now I'm concerned.
Well, we won't know if it's
Elena,
fucked
how
up
many
unless you don't
times
say
can you
it.
make your clones?
Oh no.
How can she what with her clones?
How many times can she make her clones?
As many as I need to. Like I said, I can just keep drawing them. Infinite parallel universes after all.
Do you feel bad if they die?
I mean,
That's a hell of a question.
It really is.
we can be optimistic about it and hope they don't die. She's gonna pull out her timepiece and summon 2 of her.
Oh, I was only gonna ask you to summon one.
All right.
I would like it to go in this one.
All right. And then you hit
And
the
the other
start
one?
button.
Yeah, I'll go through the steps and
I'll just put the
I'll
other one right there.
hit the one that makes the cell light up
All right.
from the hole in the roof.
You will see the everything close off, and this Elena will see a symbol appear on the wall.
So what I can do now is, since I can tell that it didn't, explode, right?
Yeah.
Nothing bad
Okay.
has happened.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is, where is this under it? Yeah, as a bonus action, you can teleport, magically swapping places with your echo at a cost of 15 feet of your movement. Okay, so
You're gonna yeet yourself in there?
yep, I'm just gonna swap places with it.
All right. You trade places, and this
What do you
you sees a symbol on the wall, and the other you sees the dais. One of the buttons is the symbol.
Press it?
I'm gonna press it. Or at least
Press.
the other version of, or I'm
The
going to
other
swap
Elena's
back.
gonna press
I'm
it.
going to swap back with the echo, so real Elena is not in the chamber.
Yeah. You press it, and nothing happens. Nothing bad happens. Nothing good happens. It seems to be waiting for more.
What other chambers are open?
The up
One,
to
two,
this one, because you keep pressing the 6th button.
I'm going to reset and investigate the chambers that close off.
So you look identical to the other ones.
And then I'm going to hit the button with 2 of them in 1 and 9 and 1 and 7.
Nothing will happen in those. If you hit the same button Zatch is hitting.
I'm going to repeat it with 1 and 8 and 1 in. Was the first one in 5 or 6?
5.
All right. 1 and 8, 1 and 6. Pressing it.
Same button. 6 gets a symbol, 8 does not.
Reset. 1 and 5, 1 and 6, and 3, 4, 2, and 1 stay open, right? After I push the first.
No. When you push the final button, or when you push the first button, everything above 6 closes off and doesn't happen. And then after you confirm, they all close.
Well, before I confirm, I'm going to. Well, okay, I see.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to keep repeating the process 2 at a time, 3 and 4, 2 and 1.
Every time you press assuming you're pressing the same button, every one from 1 to 6 will get a symbol.
So going from 1 to 6, chambers 1 through 6, I'm going to press the symbols in the order that they appear in the chambers numerically.
In the
So, like,
chambers or above the chambers?
Whichever one appears in it after the doors close.
Okay, so you're still doing. Are you
This
summoning
goes up
more?
on this one.
I
and this
can't summon any more than 2.
Okay, then you can get 2 of them pressed in before it just kind of waits for more input.
But we could remember the symbols that are
That's what
They
lighting up.
change every time.
Oh. So,
So we all
I'm gonna
have
reset.
to go in.
okay. I need all of you to get your asses in those chambers. It's not going to kill you. My echoes have not died.
I'm
Yet.
going in 3.
Yes.
I'll go to 8.
No,
Oh,
not an
we're-
8.
we're
Not an
only
8. 6 and
opening up to
below. 6 and below.
Yeah. The squares aren't
Roger that.
perfect, so just kind of.
Nope,
We'll
6 and
start
below.
from-
Not that one, Loam.
6 and below. All
No,
right.
that
6
one
and
that
below.
works. That works. There's just not enough space.
There you go. Sark, Ingoel, which are you getting in 1?
Why are we getting in?
Symbols appear. Trust me. So I have
4,
as an artificer feature.
3.
Oh wait, no, I forgot Elena's not an artificer. Forget it. Never mind.
Why
So
are
I'm gonna
we
need
getting
you
in
guys to
these?
shout at me which symbols appear in there. Okay?
Yep.
Great. Everyone, cozy in there?
Nope. I'm staying out.
Alright, Sark, getting 1.
Because if something happens to everybody, I am the healer.
Right.
Well,
good
then
idea.
you
Not the
do
only
that.
healer, though.
Alright, let's go. She's
I'm
gonna
the
hit
only
button.
person
Hold
with
on.
Revivify. Let me put it that way.
No, you're not.
Do you have Revivify?
Yep.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
You're not special anymore.
So
Yes, I am,
let's
because I can cast it 8 times. How many times can you cast it?
3.
Okay.
3,
I'm
4,
going
Right.
to
Rest.
I'm gonna do what I said before. I'm gonna press the button and wait for everybody to tell me what symbols appear.
All right, you are pressing the you are pressing the same button as usual. Yes.
Correct.
Okay. And
Pressing
is
6 in the top.
Stark using a clone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you.
I
will be
mean,
up
it's
here.
still active.
You will
so-
be over here. Then give me 1 more second.
We need someone in 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I moved. The squares aren't perfect, so you 4 are in 4. Like you 4 are in up to 6.
3, 4,
3, 4, 5, and 6.
6.
All right. Starting with Sark, tell me what symbol's in there.
All right, cool. Sark, you cannot share this with them.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm getting real afraid. What's going on?
Oh my.
Uh, you will actually get two
Oh
of
no.
them.
Oh
None
Oh
of us
no.
boy.
share this
And
info.
you cannot. You can share it, but you cannot share the picture.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
We are playing a fun little game. I like to call.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I love this.
Since you're describing to yourself, you know the other two images.
Cool.
Regardless,
Do you send those
You
to me
know,
or
4
what?
and 5.
I don't need to send them to you. I
Oh, it's
need.
just it's automatically you just like known.
Actually, here. Yeah, give me a moment, and I will actually make the other.
All right, Sark, what do you see?
So
Oh wait, no, I guess it would be.
Explodes.
All right, Spark, what do you see? Oh, I didn't never get Sark's name down.
oh, no. Sark is going to look very
Sharky, what
confused
is
at the
it?
symbol.
Come on, Shark.
He's gonna look very confused at the symbol for a second and then be like, so you know how humans have thumbs?
Uh huh.
Kinda looks like a thumb, but like you hit it with a hammer.
Here are your 9 symbols.
Flattened thumb. Got it. Okay, so DM, do I just go like the top or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on like a keypad.
so I just oh okay. Wait,
You
that's
need to.
not the order that they're presented in the image you just sent me.
I know because I fucked it up and I
5 on
didn't
the
make
top, 4 on
them.
the bottom.
Yeah, I didn't make them right because I forgot
So-
you were 3 of them.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and
All right, so I'm gonna hit number 3 first.
all right. It lights up
All right.
green.
Loam, right? I think that's your name. The really serious guy from the arena with a lot
That's me.
of issues.
A lot of issues.
Yeah.
You want me to describe my symbol?
Yes, Frowny, please give it to me.
It's a three-legged creature with a really long left arm and a really small right arm.
Oh, I see it. Number 6. I'm gonna press that one.
Yeah, and then you want Zatch.
White boy, what is it?
It's like
Oh, I have mommy issues.
2 V's with the, like,
Double V,
or
like
like
a
ladle. Or a spoon.
What? Describe it again?
It's like 2 V's that are sitting like one inside the other. And then
Okay.
like a spoon inside the top V.
Okay, hitting number 2.
Yep.
And you
And then
know
5 and 6,
4
I
and
know
5.
already.
Yeah, and then 4 and 5. So you need other Sark.
Yeah. All right, Smark. What you
All
double
right.
seen?
The second symbol is a bubble that looks like it's inside of another bubble, but the second bubble, the outside bubble, is missing its top.
I'm gonna press 1.
Yes. So what are the ones you have pressed?
I went 3, 6, 2, whichever 2 that my echoes saw,
Yeah.
and then
All right.
1.
The whole thing lights up green. The doors open, and in the room Zatch is in, there's a hallway.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
There's a fucking door here.
Yeah, a door opens
I'm
up.
so glad that you conveniently picked the correct one.
The correct
So glad.
thumb.
And then
Yes.
everybody just gets
I was like-
vaporized.
This
I
was
was
these
like,
were the
wait a
symbols.
second, they both look like flat thumbs.
They do.
And
No,
I
It's
think
half of-
we're just gonna stand here and be like, this place has way too many fucking doors.
This
It's
is
half an
the
amogus.
this is it is. This is the these are the symbols they had, by the way. I quickly MS painted them.
thumb smashed by a hammer. Creature with 3 legs. A bubble inside a bubble, missing stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a really droopy nose.
It does, yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get the first one because I would have.
Oh.
I know
Yeah,
what
my
you-
first thought was like, it's Florida.
It's Florida.
But upon opening that door, it is 9 o'clock. I need a break.
Yes.
I believe we will put it to rest here, and tomorrow we will have our guest for the week. And or not tomorrow, next week we'll have our
Tomorrow.
guest for the week. And
A short rest.
yeah, if you guys want to take a short rest,
Sure.
try on the other side of that door just to be safe. But yeah.
Do the
take a
doors
break.
open back up?
Yeah, everything opened right up and just all worked out.
Good.
Yeah. And I'll thank everybody for stopping by today. Sorry about the power issue. And I hope you've been having a lovely week. I'm tired. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, but I will be back Thursday. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night,
night, everybody.
Thank you,
Thanks
chat.
for joining us.
Happy Tuesday.
Hope everyone had fun.
Happy day.